to talk about.
Reconnected.
Slap the table.
Episode 34. Let's go.
What's up, man?
How did I do?
love that.
Episode 34, man.
Let's
I
go.
would have liked a couple more R's,
Oh,
but I feel like that was
A couple
perfect, man.
more R's.
Hard R's or soft R's?
Man, with
Rolled
Yuri,
R's.
it's no, you don't really get a
You never
choice.
know. You never know.
Oh, man,
Yuri.
but we here. It's episode 34, and you gotta deal with it, man.
It's the Shaq
Listen,
episode.
it's the Shaq episode. Shaq's 34.
Yeah, he was. No, he was.
Yeah,
he
his
was number
number, yeah.
34. Yeah.
oh,
Oh, that was like in his 40s already.
He's probably in his like
He's
50s,
like,
almost
yeah.
60.
Well, that was a dad joke, my
Shaq,
bad.
hey, wait.
I can't hear.
Speaking of Shaq too, bro.
Shit sound crazy. in this
Speaking of Shaq, we should go to this nigga's fucking Halloween thing. He has a fucking
that's
thing
good.
called Shacktoberfest that he does at
No,
the
it's
Queen
not
Mary.
What?
That sounds good,
That
bro.
sounds hard.
Bro,
I never even been to
so
the
fun.
Queen Mary.
Bro, it's a whole like Halloween thing. They have like all these like mazes and stuff, rides, and they have a DJ, Shaq
Sounds fun.
DJs.
What? Didn't you?
It was
perfectly
Didn't you
good
stream
before.
that, like,
It wasn't in my headphones, but
Oh, really?
now I can hear it perfectly.
but now I can't.
Well,
That's so funny.
that's what yours.
Okay, so
Take 'em off,
Shacktober, they've been doing it for like a couple years now. I
this
haven't
is,
gone.
Yeah,
I've-
so
we,
this is like their third year. Or some
we
shit
always
like that.
talk about going, but we never go.
We should go.
Y'all
bro.
be talking about going?
Because it's like funny. What the fuck
Yeah.
does Shaq have to do with Halloween?
Well, no, look, you got to think about it. He's been a DJ for like what, probably over a decade at this point, and he be DJing big ass festivals. So he probably was just like, let's
Shacktober.
throw my own big ass festival. He probably loves
Throw some
Halloween.
haunted mazes in there.
That sounds tight. I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
it's actually like I watched a video on YouTube just to see like what it looked like, kind of shit. And then, bro, it's actually kind of impressive because they got like all these like fucking crazy ass animatronics and shit like that. And I was like, damn, I never expected Shaq to have that. And you have to enter the thing through a big ass Shaq face or like.
I feel like Shaq's like similar to Mike Tyson, more like family friendly in the sense that he gets
Yeah.
any industry he
Yeah.
wants. And
Shaq
like,
is-
just his name. He's like, yeah,
Shaq is definitely 20 times more marketable than Mike Tyson for sure.
definitely.
Probably 100 times more.
There is like no
That's
Shaq
true.
drama,
It's never been.
right?
Have you ever heard one bad thing about Shaq?
The
ever?
only
Nah.
bad thing I heard about him, it was kind of a W.
Nah, he
just
even-
him smashing that girl that was like a quarter his size. Remember that photo?
Oh,
Y'all remember that?
That was
pic?
his wife. It's not
His
just
wife is
smashing.
that.
That was his wife.
Oh well.
Well, he was smashing, but that's not
Yeah,
just like
but
a
yeah.
random fling.
That's
you
a
know?
humble
no, that-
W then, man.
I think one of
Wait,
the, like,
his sex tape came out?
No.
no, it's not
Bro.
a sex tape. Jesus.
Why?
He went straight to Google for that.
Yeah, right. Like, what are you
I
talking
just said
about?
I just said that one photo of Shaggy
I-
like sex tape.
He was
I
on
thought you said he was
Instagram half
smashing. I
listening
thought-
and goes like, "Huh, sex
No, I was
tape?"
trying to make sure we were good. But
Nah,
I just
speaking
said
about
smashing.
sex tape, man, I think you gotta
Smack
say it,
tape?
Potlord. Like, how you feel about the?
Damn, we're about-
you're making points about. Sorry,
He wasn't making no points. He was just like.
You were
saying
sharing
random
that
shit.
the sexy red sex tape. Was it good?
I mean, I wasn't good.
What do you mean by was it good?
I think it just like at her level of fame, I think she should just be like stop. She can't be fucking with the hood niggas that got the fucking bright ass flashlight in her face while while she's getting wrapped,
But how do you? But I mean,
Yeah.
how do you know who it was though? You know.
bro. All that
Nobody knows who it
dreadhead
is.
shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie, Potlord. I'm with him on this perspective because like
But
they were
what?
doing a lot of detailing on like who this fool was.
Oh,
like,
did
they
you? Oh, I
found his
didn't-
Instagram, all types.
To be honest,
of shit.
I didn't look that deep into it. I kind of was just like, damn, like.
It was the blogs that forced it on me. I'll be honest
Yeah, for
with
real?
you.
Yeah,
Well, look-
academics posted the nigga too. and it
Look,
was just
the whole thing is that like, it's like, what? Like, you think the nigga like was just recording a video from her on her phone and just posted it on her story?
Isn't that
Yeah,
like a
but
crime? Like
he had the
you can't do that.
flashlight
Yeah.
right on her, like on a like,
But
like
look,
a helicopter spotlight.
But
revenge
listen,
It's like revenge porn. There you go. That's what it is.
facts. But like, he posted it on her shit.
That's out of pocket.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Like,
But look,
Bruh.
this is my whole thing. This is my whole thing is that like, so I was just sitting on Instagram and you know people's shit is just up top or whatever. Like the people that just
Stories.
posting these stories.
Oh, yeah.
So I clicked on it and that was on her story and I was just like, no way. Like I thought somebody just hacked her shit. Or to be honest, I mean,
Oh, you actually saw it on the
I
story.
saw it on the story,
Oh
bro.
my
Like
God.
it was maybe
How
like
long was
So you
it?
saw his schlong.
I mean, it was on the story, bro. It was he was.
you
like-
could sue.
I could too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Anyway,
you-
listen. Look. But like the whole thing was that like I think that I thought from the beginning I was like, nah, bro, there's no way that she posted this and she posted it on purpose. Yeah. I thought somebody hacked her shit, and then I don't know. She kind of like I feel like she didn't say nothing about it because it went from like people just everybody talking about it and making memes and like all
said
types of crazy
something,
shit. But listen, I was
yeah.
saying I'm giving you the timeline.
yeah,
so
yeah,
at
okay.
first she didn't say nothing about it. Then
Yeah.
today, this morning, she was just like, you know, like I'm heartbroken. I would never post some goofy ass shit like that if you know me, blah blah blah. And I honestly like. This is the thing. You could be over sexualized. You can make music. You can say whatever you want. But I don't think that defines you as a person. I don't think that that means that you would just post some out of pocket shit like that on your it's like that don't mean you would post some shit like that on your fucking like professional page, bro.
I didn't for once think she posted that. I always thought the dude.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm just saying.
I think the best way she could handle this right now is like, I never even saw any of this shit. I've heard about it though, obviously, but like she has to play into the card of like, dude, this guy did this to me, and she has to be like angry at him and like call him out. I feel like publicly, or even like file some sort of fucking like revenge porn, claims, because. Dude, like that's gonna severely damage her.
No, it's not.
It's not gonna damage her.
It's not gonna sincerely damage.
You
like,
don't think so?
if she was some
we were just talking about Shaq and being marketable.
I don't think that any
that's not her market though.
Sex tape could like wrongfully affect. Never mind.
I mean, listen.
No,
at the end of the day, it definitely does help the fact that she does make provocative music and that she is already like, you know, like in a sexualized lane. But I'm like, I don't think that it's necessarily gonna harm her. Now, is it annoying? Is it gonna live on the internet forever? Yes. But I don't think that people are gonna look at her necessarily no type of different, bro. Everybody has sex. People record it all the time. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And especially
it makes the dude look weird.
Yeah.
Honestly.
If anything, it makes whoever posted it look weird. And then it also makes you like it makes her look like, damn, like they got you like it makes her look like, damn, people are just so thirsty to like be involved with you in any type of way that they would post.
On top of that, I feel like, you know, people give these sex tapes like way too much credit. Like me personally, this is a little bit on tangent, but I promise it's relative. Kim K fucking
got famous
sex tape. You know, I never saw that shit.
But that was like a planned thing. The way they released it was super planned, where I saw a lot of people have been talking about this, where it's really like, it's not the most glamorous, you know, look. I mean, a lot of people are saying it looked crazy too, and they're like, this is going to be like, you know, either like a negative thing on her career potentially, but
it's not going to be a negative.
The only thing that has happened, the only negative situation that I could remember of somebody being affected by, like on a female level, on like some sex.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh yeah, she got bad. Oh, yeah, those are the first nudes I ever seen in my life, man.
But hold on, think about who you just said though. You said fucking Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah.
Like
Disney.
Sexy Red is literally rapping about like.
No, but hold on, I got to finish my point. The only person I seen like that is Janet Jackson, and that's only because that's not the same thing at all.
Janet Jackson was on the fucking Super Bowl performing at the halftime show. There's millions of kids watching.
It was an accident.
That was a fucking thing. That was a wardrobe malfunction. That's not the same thing at all. I feel like people
that shit fucked up her career though.
But that's completely different.
No facts.
This is not on fault on her though.
Yeah, look, and you could tell that, like, you almost could say you didn't know if they planned to rip her titty out on the Super Bowl thing or not. Like you could damn near argue that, like, we don't know if that wasn't the plan the whole time.
Same could be said about.
I mean, same can be said about anything if you really, you know, we keep it honest. But like, but I don't know. I just think that it's weird because, like,
you know what I'd be worried about if I was her?
I just think that it's weird because niggas be saying weird ass shit online. Girls be saying shit, and I'm like, if you a girl, I don't think
commenting on her pussy and shit.
Or just weird shit. Just like, if you're a girl and somebody did that to you, you would be. Most of these girls couldn't handle that. They would fucking freak the fuck out. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, so it's like a huge invasion of privacy.
That's what I'm saying. 1000%. So I'm like, when I see girls sitting there like talking shit like about her or about the situation or whatever, I'm just like, bro, if the shoe was on the other foot with you. Like, you got to think about it. She still is a person at the end of the day.
This could happen to anyone. And like you said, everyone films and takes photos at some point.
The last thing I want to see is get on Instagram and see Yuriy butt-ass naked on his story.
I know her baby daddy woke up firing on shit in jail, though. I know he was hot.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Someone check on that man, bro. He's going through it.
I know he was.
First of all,
she does have a baby daddy?
First of all, y'all niggas are tripping. You don't think she probably taking care of that nigga?
Yeah, but
I don't know, but I'm saying.
Fuck. Why you dancing on Drake like that, bitch? You got fucked up.
I don't think they're together.
I don't think you give a fuck about Drake. Right. But I think you do give a fuck about her just getting piped on in front of the whole internet.
That's true.
Bro, that's probably the last person's opinion she's probably cared about.
You know what I was going to say, though?
And like, not like that, but I'm just like.
Hey, free that man. No one ever says free Sexy Red baby daddy, but free that man.
Do you know what he did?
She be wearing shorts that say like free my baby daddy on them. Like, I think she's repping for him pretty hard.
She's the only one.
She's the
And she
only
kinda
one.
has to-
She's the only one
She's
that
the
needs
one,
to.
but look, but
nigga
it's kind of
stupid.
fucked up. She's using like psychological tactics
Oh,
because
my
now
God.
she's like, now I can fuck anybody. I'm saying free you. Anyways,
Anyway,
I
bro.
feel like no one's even really gonna watch it after a week. Like, who even watches celebrity? You can only watch it what for like.
But listen, it's not a sex tape. It's somebody just posted a
Yeah.
random like
You
10
know-
clip.
you know-
Y'all
video.
never let me
10
finish my point. Hold on.
Because
I just-
I keep referring to it like it's some like
Who's y'all?
grand production.
Sexy Red's Instagram story. I don't think that anyone could really even like jack off to something like that. I think because
Pause.
hold on, let me finish. Because I feel like after a week, like, bro, what are you gonna want to watch?
You gotta
like,
keep running
there's
that
better porn online.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! All
I'm
right,
not
porn
gonna lie.
expert.
I'm not gonna lie. If anybody whacked into that, you need to reevaluate.
You're
life.
sick.
Nah,
They're
niggas
probably a
are
huge
just-
Sexy Red fan.
You
Hey, but
sick bitch.
here's what I was gonna say though is like the fact that was on her phone, right? Someone posted on her accounts from her phone. It has to be in a phone that she's logged into, right?
Facts.
Number one, okay, that's already a crazy invasion of privacy. But number two, they could potentially already be like stealing money from her as well.
Or all types of
If
shit.
they're doing shady shit like that, they could be replying to fucking companies going like, yeah, drop a bag, you know, blah blah.
Or-
blah. In this account, I got you, and like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, I don't know,
ruining
like-
business deals,
like-
other stuff. I'd be worried. I'd be
definitely-
like, bro, like I need to tighten up my password.
I've definitely. I don't know if it's that, but I've definitely been fucking somebody and you either use their phone or use my phone to record it. Like that's hella.
But
that's
there's
hella simple.
You think like she can forgive this guy because she seems like
Who knows, bro? Listen. It just
That's
happened.
unforgivable.
It
That's
happened.
fucking-
What if she did that? What man?
just
What if she
happened
did that
last
to
night.
his story?
Nigga, they probably laid up
Oh,
right
and he-
now.
and he got
watching Law and
revenge?
Order.
What if she went on his story was like,
That
yeah,
would be
I'm fucking
viral for him.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
fucking
it
him.
kind of was. Damn, think about that.
She wanted to get a bitch hot.
No. Think about how fucked up that is because she did. I mean, he did get publicity off of it. Y'all said fucking academics is posting whoever.
Yeah.
Who knows his name though?
No, I want to know.
remember.
Okay, now I'm gonna go watch it to see who it is.
I think I'm not maybe,
Like
maybe
watch
I'm,
academics, like
maybe
or
I'm
whoever.
Maybe I'm wrong here, but I think I saw a post earlier of it was him like doing like a video recording, and he was like I wouldn't do that or something.
Well, if
like
he-
that. So I
if-
think he might not even be taking accountability. I'm not
What
sure.
the
though.
fuck is going on? I mean, I guess we'll
who would post it?
really we'll either never know or we'll figure out in due
Only
time.
person knows the academics.
Yeah, because he was there.
Right.
But
Sexy Red
His
knows.
Discord has a mind of its own. They know everything.
nah, but listen.
Even
Also-
like speaking about fucking academics, like Chromaz, like man, they ain't ever really jack off to her shit.
No.
Well, she got OnlyFans, I guess it's different. But
yeah,
good off
I think it's different.
I think just like celebrity pussy and like nudes, like that's just weird.
it's not the same, huh?
It's not the same. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that ghetto shit, man.
You like that?
I don't watch porn. Nah.
That nigga wants the authentic shit. I
No,
feel you.
can I be dead honest with
Yeah,
y'all?
facts.
And this is something that I'll die on this hill. I like watching porn that's like this.
POV style.
If I gotta go like this, tilt my phone, like am I watching YouTube all of a sudden? Best porn is recorded like vertical.
I felt that just off the
Best
phone.
Porn is recorded.
Just off the phone?
You really are a porn expert, dude.
This
I'm
nigga
just
watching
saying,
YouTube
no,
shorts.
it's just
porn.
like anything in my life, bro. I'm passionate and I'm very aware of.
So,
So I just
how you jack off? You're passionate about?
yeah, I'm like, you know what? From like
What's the best lotion to use,
I dry handed it to be honest,
Yo, that's
CeraVex
crazy.
or something like that.
bro?
bro.
They
You
got
like light?
Target-
Do you like light candles and like set the
Blazzy's like-
mood?
No, bro. I'm just
You're making it seem like
Blazzy's
that.
like
in my
text-
bed at 6 a.m.
Yuri's the only.
texting fucking
Getting my day started.
6 a.m.
Getting my day started.
I'm not gonna lie.
Whack,
I streamed.
bruh.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I streamed this morning. I came home. I ate, and right before I was about to get ready, I jacked off just so I was like, you know, calm and collected for the show.
I felt that. I ain't gonna lie, did too.
Both of you guys are like, sorry for the lag on the orders, guys. I've just been so busy, just fucking jacking off at home.
Nah,
Bro.
bro. But
Bro,
listen,
I gotta
I'm a
stop
man.
shaking niggas' hands, bro.
I know.
I didn't shake his hand. I gave him the.
oh,
fist.
bro,
I'm
I
not
mean,
sharing my spliff, dude.
I wash
It's
my
over.
hands
I'm
hella
keeping it to
times,
myself.
bro.
Bro, what?
I wash my hands like at least 3 different times.
You dry hand it, dude.
Yeah, I did.
So you really like
That's
mash in
No, but bro, no. If you had a bunch of lotion and cum
a little
and,
layer
and
of
shit like-
protection.
no, nigga, that's no. You have all that on your hands. It's just
You wash it off.
bro. So
You
how,
always gotta wash it
how
up.
does this logically make sense that it's more things left
Because
behind
the
on your
lotion
hand?
will like it create like a layer of
No,
protection.
you're gonna have you have lotion, cum, and sweat all on your fucking hand. That's
You
disgusting.
sweat out your dick? I don't think that's normal, dude.
That nigga said you have.
Shut your
Who's
dry
sweat-
dick ass up.
Who's sweating? You
Dry
just
ass
said you
dick.
dry rub it.
I said I
dude.
dry rub it as in I don't put lotion on, but
Oh
I'm just.
my God.
My hands are moist. You want to touch them? They're moist.
No.
Bro, go. That's a
Exactly.
setup.
No.
That's bad, bro. All I just wanted to say was like vertical's the way to go. This takes
we
a lot of like.
We went on a whole tangent.
No, you know how they be saying like all the human pinkies are deformed because they be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, holding them like that. Like
my pinky's not deformed.
Bro, jerking it before you see the bros is wild.
Why, bro?
Why?
You're not angry.
You're not thinking about the bros.
Yeah, that's the last thing I'm
Have
thinking
you ever
about.
jerked it while like one of the bros' pods or streams was playing?
That's
You for sure on that.
what the
Like,
fuck?
you're-
No, you
what?
definitely. He's definitely had sex with Ice Poseidon or something.
Hell no!
I swear to God, you have.
No.
Or like some ass pizza
What
fucking
the-
interview on
No.
TV. Bro, you never got no coochie with ass pizza on the TV?
No.
Put that on something.
How much ass pizza content am I consuming that I'm just like watching it all the time? You know?
got it on
I got it
repeat.
with the jeans on.
Nah, I wish I
wearing the
comment.
shoes.
I wish I comment on stuff like this, man.
What do you mean you wish you could?
Just got a name to keep up.
Oh, girl.
Wow.
But yeah,
What's the
anyway.
name?
I'm about to say some crazy shit.
Yeah, me
that's
too. I
why.
feel you.
You're
I feel
like,
you.
bro, you just talked about your jack off
Yeah.
schedule and your porn addiction.
And I draw the line of.
That's where you draw the
You know
line.
what I'm saying?
Nah, I
Like-
felt that. Look,
I'm not on Disney Channel or anything.
Real-
But like, I want to be one day.
real men don't
Okay.
kiss and tell. You feel me? But I definitely whacked my shit.
They
earlier.
dry rub until.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
whacked my shit earlier. I ain't gonna hold you.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
You need a little friction. It's too like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Don't you have like a famous story of like driving 3 hours to get a dry hand
Yeah,
job?
yeah.
That's how much you love him.
I kept
The nigga go start a fire in his bathroom, dry rubbing his shit.
First of all, wait. Speaking of bathroom, this girl asked me like, "Yo, like, do guys really jack off in the shower?" I personally
That's
said
weird.
no.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's not weird.
That's weird. That's some middle
well, like,
school
okay,
shit.
no,
not
no,
weird.
no. You're only saying that it's not weird because you live with your girlfriend and you
That's
have to
true.
be like, you have to be discreet about when and where you could jack off. If you
That's
had
not true at all.
listen,
Hold on.
If you lived alone and you was just like you could jack off
Wait, you
wherever.
masturbate in your kitchen?
Hey, let you
No,
tell
I'm
that
like-
part.
Crazy.
Yuri, you just rubbed it off like while your girl in the same room. Y'all just not at
Okay,
odds.
you're asking. Wait, that's
All right, okay,
weird.
that's weird.
That's like asking like mine and or my girlfriend's like sex routines. Like what we
Yeah.
do.
You're asking about some
That got
foreplay.
weird.
That-
Yo,
no,
you
y'all
ever,
got deep.
Yo, you ever like rub your girl's back and kiss the
Yeah,
back
that's
of her
kind of
neck?
what you said. You just asked him, did he ever whip out in
I
front
for
of
sure
him?
have.
What? I for sure have.
There's no what y'all think I have it like, bro.
Bro, are you trying to get an
Yo.
okay from us to say that what you did is okay with your girl? It's fine, Blazzy.
What did I
No,
do with
you
my
did.
girl?
You just asked him. You just asked him. Did he whip it? Did he
You
whip
said-
his
Because
meat
He
out?
said he'd be in the shower and it made me think like, oh, bro, he lives with his fucking girl. I don't live with my girl. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh my
Like,
Jack off in the
God.
shower is crazy.
Nah, that's
crazy.
I'm not.
I was thinking in my head while he's saying that thing in my head, like, bro, I'll just be in bed. Like, is she gonna trip? Like,
I'm beating off in bed.
And then-
I'm not even beating off on the couch. Definitely.
yeah,
not.
you guys need to chill with. These,
I'm not
like-
saying that I'm like daily beating off in the shower. I'm saying
but
that
this
it's
nigga don't even-
it's not crazy. It's not out of pocket. It's normal.
It is.
I don't know. It may be
Standing up is crazy, bro.
It's
Take
weird.
a seat.
Oh,
Lay your ass down, gang.
You're hunched over.
Looking like, looking like the letter F. And
Blazzy's
shit.
fucking laid out with his legs wide open like this on the fucking bed, dude. Just like sprawled out.
No, Blazzy's in the lukewarm water in the bathtub with no suds.
Yeah,
With no
No
suds.
suds. Just
Looking at his dick,
Nah, bro. You can't
looking at his legs.
whipping
bro.
himself with a piece of leather.
Nah, none of that.
Nah, in the shower is crazy though.
It's
too,
strictly
bro.
bed action.
Yeah, because you nut on your feet, basically, bro. The water just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, God.
Oh, so when you
That's
pee,
gay.
so when you pee, you just pee on your feet as well. You can't aim when you nut, dumbass. What the fuck?
Don't work
no
that
way
way.
you're aiming.
It don't work
That
that way.
shit has got a
Don't work
line
that
of its
way.
own.
Oh, so when you come, you freehand it. You're just like and wherever it goes, it goes.
That shit on me.
Wait,
Bro.
so you aiming and you nutting down the drain?
Yes. What do you mean?
You're such a
Your drain's
nerd,
gonna
bro.
be
You
good.
over here figuring out physics. You jacking out to numbers and
Number
shit,
one,
bro.
remind. I'm not doing this every day. I'm just.
Nigga drain is full. Bro, be doing Einstein equations on the longitude of this nut, bro. You insane.
Riley's like, why did Drake keep getting?
Bro, think you the Mythbuster.
You're already trying to blame it on her. What's wrong with your hair, bro?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
He for sure blades the water draining
Bro,
on
I'm
Riley.
not clogging the drains. My cum. That's impossible, dumbasses. Number one. Number two, it's funny you guys say that because our drain was literally just clogged. But I'm not coming in the fucking dude. Nah, dude. This is so
You're
stupid.
nasty, gang.
Why'd I even try to defend shower masturbation, dude?
You're the one that's on it, bro. No one's on that but you.
I'm not saying I'm on it. I'm saying it's
You
not
on it.
weird. You guys are saying it's
weird.
You guys are saying it's
is.
weird. It's crazy.
We just proved it. Look how you got exposed.
You guys are like, oh, it's gonna
got
clog the
exposed.
drain. It's not gonna clog the drain.
You're exposed.
This was crying so bad. Dude.
Chronic shower nutter, bro. Nah.
That nigga said my drain was
Blame it on hair and
It
shit.
literally was. And Riley unclogged it like last night.
That's insult to injury, bro. That's disrespectful.
Everyone's drain gets clogged, bro.
I'm like,
You're saying that. You're insinuating that. You're not speaking out of fucking facts right now. You're just saying, oh, what if this happened?
oh my
Bro,
God,
okay,
I
dude.
swear to God, my stomach.
Bro, the shower is to get clean, bro, not to be dirty in.
Dude.
Oh my
You're,
God.
you're dirty.
Wait, okay,
That's
so
nasty.
okay, so
Jesus
three,
Christ.
so three of us out of the four don't jack off in the shower.
Literally everybody in the population on this earth over 18.
The shower's wow, but in the
feel
bed
like
it's too.
Your shower's finna have little fucking bumps coming out of it, bro.
What do you mean?
Well, we get my
Shit
shower
finna have-
pregnant?
Shit finna have water babies.
Bro,
Finna get puddles.
puddles are coming.
You guys are. What did you guys take? Fucking DMT? It's not funny. It's not funny. Nothing's funny that you guys just. Bro.
It's only funny because you're getting so mad. That's the only reason why it's funny.
Oh my god, bro. You can check that shit, bro.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. That was fucking insane. I couldn't
Nah,
even
but
hold it.
I just do it on socks and rocks, man. Let's
No,
go.
I'm not fucking
Wait,
with the
what?
socks either.
You in a sock?
Nah, on top of a sock, bro. I'm not doing it in a sock. That's
Like,
weird,
look,
bro.
in the sock?
No.
You nigga, you're McFoley out here?
That's scary, bro.
No way. You're just risking the sock every time you want to fucking jump.
So
like
here's
my-
my sleep routine, bro. Look, I'm very adamant. I
You
don't
jack off
like,
before you go to sleep.
you know, my life was redacted, so I'm wear shoes in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I really don't wear
Okay.
socks in the crib, right? Sorry, in my bed. Socks.
I felt that.
I wear socks all over.
I don't wear socks either.
Yeah, I like wearing socks around the crib. That's fun, but like in bed, that's a little
fun?
crusty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't wear
it's
socks.
too
in bed
hot.
either.
It's like
It's too high.
too
and you,
binding.
and you just kind of need that, like,
You need to spread them toes eventually. You know.
You need that airflow. You feel me?
the blood flow, all that.
I'm gonna take my toes out right now, dude.
Honestly,
You might have.
don't.
I'm just the type of person that just throws my like. Well, I have a sock usually by my shoulder or something like that.
what? Just ready, look, just ready to be like, ugh, let me put it on my dick like a condom.
No, bro, you just like you handle your shit.
And then you put the cum
Just clean it,
sock.
bro, and then you just throw that bitch.
Clean
Kobe.
it with what?
Shaq.
That's
And
why
you
you need
throw it with the
lotion.
rest of your
That's why you need
clothes?
lotion.
yes, bro. It's
That's the
not-
most
So now you got
frictiony.
nut on the other clothes for no reason.
You've
Better-
never
better
have you ever
than shower
blistered
boy right here. Better than Aquaman.
have you ever blistered your
Better than
dick?
Aquaman.
That doesn't hurt. A sock.
I'm not using the sock.
It's like me
gang.
doing this to you.
I'm not doing. I know. I'm not doing that, bro.
Hey, bro.
Jesus. I'm just handling my scandal.
Yeah.
And then you use a sock?
No, and then
No, he's saying that he nuts on the sock.
Yeah, I know. And then use the sock to finish.
I
That's
don't
so.
nut on the sock, bro.
You're not nutting
Y'all pissing me
in
off.
the sock on top of the sock.
You know you can just get like paper
It's
towels.
I
on
know,
my
that's so
hand,
better
it's on my
living.
hand, and I'm just wiping it and just throwing that bitch, man. I'm going to sleep.
Bro.
I got better things to worry about. I got dreams.
So yeah, I just throw the nut across the room.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I have this Louis Vuitton sock pair that I use.
I
to
know, that's
nut
what I'm
in."
saying. I know you got some nice socks, bro. You can't just be nutting
Oh
on
no,
your
no.
socks.
To keep it 100, yeah, I don't do it on the Nike socks. Like none of the nice ones.
I'll probably nut on a Nike sock.
Nah, especially the dry fit. Them
I've
bitches
never
are like
nutted
30,
on-
Wait, all right, so
40
are you
bucks.
re-wearing the sock?
Yeah, what?
Oh, you nut on
The-
your feet too?
See, when I jack off, I don't even come. I just like edge myself right to the.
Bro, why are we
like,
talking about this?
fuck?
New topic, bro.
Hey,
New
bro.
topic.
Yeah, new topic.
New topic,
the
man. Where were you this weekend?
Where was I
I
this
feel like I'm on Yuriy. And, I feel like Potlord and Yuriy right now.
Why?
Where
What's
the
up?
fuck were y'all this weekend when I invited y'all?
Where'd you
I was
invite us?
literally there.
Wait, what'd you invite?
Oh, the puff
Puff car.
I was literally there.
He was there.
Dick
He was there.
Yeah,
I was being
this-
a dad.
This jackass was there.
Jackass.
We had. I love that word.
Well, look, I was about to come, but first of all,
But you edged yourself.
yeah. No. I was literally gonna pull up, but I thought it was 2 days. I thought it was Saturday
Yeah.
and Sunday.
I was being a jackass.
Yeah, Blazzy was trolling me.
I hit up house on the day before. I was like,
I
you
know.
coming?
But listen.
Pause.
But But I do my streams, the phone booth, every Saturday at 6 p.m.
Yes, sir.
And I'm trying to stay committed to the schedule. And I was gonna come before Crumb fucking performed at like 6:45,
6:30.
And I was like, God damn it, I can't even go watch and then come back.
Why you didn't go to the front, you little pussy?
Oh,
I had a lot of stuff in my hands and it was squish, bro. Look what I'm supposed to squish my way
Yeah,
through.
nigga, make it a Travis Scott concert, nigga.
but look. So I really did want to come, but I'm really trying to fucking stick to the schedule.
No, I respect that.
You feel me?
I'd rather you stick to that. Like, that's dope.
But just know, if it's anything before or after
The stream.
on Saturdays, I'm down.
All right,
Alright,
for sure.
I'm down.
Yeah, and I barely
Nah, I
even.
should have pulled up though. Damn.
No, it was
So bad.
fun. You know, I barely even step out. And so my last time doing an event was around this time last year. It's been I'm like twice the
Twice a
following
year.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like last year I was around like 60 minutes. Anyways, I had an opportunity to do this. You know, I'm not into doing complex con. Like I've learned that like catering your stuff to the streetwear community while you're a streetwear company is stupid. You don't go to the burger convention selling burgers. That's retarded. You said go there selling hot dogs, selling French fries.
Damn.
I'm serious. That's
They're gonna
true
kick you
life.
out. They're gonna be like, it's a
No,
burger
they're
convention.
finna be like, this
dumbass.
is very different from what I'm used to seeing all day.
No, facts.
For this situation, and I told this to shout out to my boy Jolly Roger, man. That's the owner of Puffco. You know, I cut to the side. I told him like, yo, first off, I feel like I'm a representation of what Puffco is. You know, I'm just a creative that just gets high all day, and I like making products. And I feel like this also, you know, helps me get there.
Yeah.
But I told him it's like, you know, I'm so glad that this shit's moving right now because I was looking around and it's just booths that just give wax. They just give dabs. You know what I'm saying? Like how boring is that? You could have a fucking blindfold and be like, that guy's gonna do that. That guy's gonna do that. So it's refreshing whenever you have, even for my situation, just dealing with different customers and dealing with a different type of crowd. It just keeps you on your feet. It humbles you because you gotta remember no one knows who the fuck you are. Especially outside of streetwear.
That's cap though. So many people are coming. Like I've never seen you repost that many pictures.
Dude, the first 2 hours I got there, I couldn't sit down, bro.
I couldn't even talk to Blazzy.
Every single minute, bro, someone was grabbing my shoulder saying what's up. It fucked
That's
my
fire,
head up.
bro.
I'm not
That's
used.
dope.
I see my support at 7-Eleven.
but it's different.
Maybe at IHOP if I go, you know what I'm saying? If I'm walking, like I'll see them, but like to tell people come through here to have like a concentrated event where it's like, okay, all y'all, you know, come, I'm gonna be right here, you know, row 5 or whatever, like come check me out. That shit fucked my head up. But the first 2 hours were nonstop people, bro. I really didn't expect that, you know.
That shit was huge. Like the event.
Yeah,
itself.
it shit was lit, bro. I'll do it all over again. I think in the future, my whole like perspective on this, I'm not gonna do any like streetwear, like clothing related events. I want to do stuff like
That's fire, bro.
Like how cool would it be if I set up at a lizard event? You know what I'm saying? Lizard convention.
A fucking
You feel me?
taxidermy
I
festival.
would love to do that.
I
you
fuck
know?
with a you know, market now. They kind of do some similar things. It's more based on like the owner's interest, where like they go to flower conventions, and
Yeah, he
cactus
does flower,
conventions,
yeah.
but like they do stuff like that too, where it's like not streetwear oriented, but they go there and tap in, and people, you know, come through because it's like
'Cause
one
the
of one releases and shit.
The streetwear motherfuckers, they already know about you. They already heard. They're tired of hearing your ass, man. You know
At
what I mean?
this point,
They want to find. You want to look for people who are like fresh, who kind of heard of you through the grapevine. You know, their homies put you on. But no, I appreciate everybody who pushed up, showed support. A lot biggest bro supporters.
That's
really?
fire, bro.
You know what I mean?
Shout
And
out
what
to all
fucked
y'all.
my head up the most, like I understand people will walk up to me, say what's up, you know, show love. But man, people show love to Canela. That shit was crazy.
That's fire.
Everyone's like,
That's
"Oh, this is Canela. Oh, hi Canela."
That's
Did
fucking
anyone
tight.
flick up with her?
Yeah.
That's so
that's
funny.
dope.
Canella's a superstar,
They
bro.
were taking photos of her.
You know, it's funny. I had like this weird little thing where you know how like sometimes you might see a person, you're like, do I know that person? I don't know. Then like you don't want to say what's up because you might not know them or whatever. When I came to the event, I see Canela like sitting in a corner by herself, right? But at first I'm like, damn, that dog looks familiar, but I'm not gonna go.
Wow,
like,
you don't even know
I'm
what
not gonna
Canela
go.
looks
I'm not gonna go pet the
Do I
dog
recognize
because I'm
this
not
dog?
sure if this is, you know, Canela or not. And then a couple seconds later, Blazzy's like, Canela. I'm like, oh, it is Canela. I had like one of those moments, but with the fucking dog. It's
Yeah,
kinda
I don't
funny.
think
She wasn't wearing her.
No, she was. She was definitely
In that moment, she was, like, chilling.
No, that shit. We had a problem with it. We gotta get it fixed.
Okay,
you
I
know what I'm
felt
saying?
that.
But
Shout out to Victor, man. Shout out to VHS.
Victor,
Shout out
man,
VHS.
But I think I'll take my golden retriever, my 9-month-old golden retriever, to a weed
Yeah.
event again. She was bored, And I don't think she's seen that many people in one space ever.
Probably never.
It's
yeah.
all just like, it was about 7,000-8,000 people there that day. So.
8,000 people.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
She didn't see everyone though. Probably.
No, I know,
right?
but I'm just saying, like,
Saw a couple
they're
thousand.
probably about to say you're probably at least meeting 2,000 to 3,000 people if there's 8,000 people.
I swear
there.
to God, I think I easily, like, me personally met like, well, I didn't meet 3,000. I meant like,
You meant like 2,000
1,000 at least.
yeah, bro. It
at
was-
minimum. That's at minimum.
It
Though.
fucked my head up too, just seeing people in the lobby, in the fucking restroom area, in the food area, just having my shit on, and like, man, what?
That's hard as fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
my favorite combo. I fuck with y'all, man. Ones that got the tote bag, they also got the little Chapo keychain on there.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of that. That was dope.
That's
That's
fire,
like people
bro.
putting their swag on it. I wasn't.
Damn, bro.
I wasn't privy to, I think that's right, but I wasn't up on that.
Privy was the right word.
Yeah, I think that is good for Canela though, because it's like she wasn't barking that once, and then now she's gonna get used to like, seeing strangers all the time and not barking at them.
I think she's she doesn't know her size. She's like the biggest pussy. Like my cat. Has
she doesn't
more
know she could
balls.
like kill anyone basically.
No, she gets very scared, bro. Like if a chihuahua barks at her, it ruins her whole day. And, like,
Oh my god.
She'll shut down.
She
in
goes
the
and
corner.
cries
Yeah.
the whole day. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm over it. That's so funny.
She gets scared to bark, and she doesn't like little kids. So
Hey, shout out to all the other booths there, because there's a lot of booths. There's a lot of booths
Shout out to
selling
Empire
selling
that was
peyote
there.
and shit like that.
Empire.
the glass, not the record label.
That was
I was
like,
like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, signing
signing
heads over there.
signing dab rappers.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, I feel like you had like one of the more. I didn't go to all the booths, but you had one of the more interactive booths where everyone had the thing where you go up, you look at their items, take a dab, and then you're out. He had the thing where you like hit a hammer
Oh, yeah,
on a bell type.
We
thing.
have a 17-foot hammer game.
Yeah.
What? And then what? If the higher you got, like the better prize you won.
I'm giving your ass some cones and some fat ass dab for my people. SoCal.
Hold
Dave, who
on.
Sponsored the event.
Hold the front door.
And Fino.
Speaking of Blazzy's cones that you dropped last week, right?
Yeah.
So look, shout out to my boy Hollow Brooks, man. Shout out to Hollow
go.
Brooks. He been helping me do the phone booth and the phone in the booth streams. Shout out to him.
Shout out Brooks.
So I'm doing the music stream, I think last week, right? The last time I did it. I'm doing the music stream. I leave his house to go back to my house before coming here, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm in the Uber, talking to my Uber driver. I swear to God, I don't know where he did this from. He opened up the middle and pulled out the fucking Blazzy
saw
Crayola,
that.
the Blazzy Crayola fucking cones, right?
Yeah. Who steal was that?
So look, so then I'm tripping out because I'm in the back seat like, bro, what the fuck? That's my friend. And like you had just posted it that day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the fuck do you have this? And like his English was kind of bad. I'm just laughing. I'm like, oh, like that's my. I was like, that's my amigo, amigo. And like we're just laughing back and forth. But look, he thought. He was trying to like either give them to me or sell them to me, right? But he thought that it was actual weed in there. He thought they were pre-rolls. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no. I'm like, you take the. I'm like, it's the wrap. I'm like, you take the mota and you put it in the wrap.
the cone, yeah.
And then he like after I explained it to him about 3 or 4 times, then he was like, oh, okay.
Who the fuck left them there?
No, but
bro?
listen. The funniest part was like, I'm like, oh, nothing personal. He's like, oh no, I don't even know you. I'm just.
Oh my god.
I'm like, no, bro, nothing personal. Like, I'm
It's
like,
the brand.
I'm telling him to read it. I'm like, read it. But he's driving. We finally slow down a little bit. He reads. He's like, oh, nothing personal. I'm like, bro, that was the funniest, most random. That might have been the proudest moment I think I ever
Thank
had
you
of
so
just
much,
knowing
bro.
you, honestly, bro. Because I'm
fucking
like,
love you,
where did
man.
this random fucking Uber driver find this at, bro?
You think like maybe he had dude, that would be the craziest coincidence, like that a customer who you had
Nah.
hooked up or
No, he
whatever
had
it
just
is
dropped it.
left it in the Uber.
No. It couldn't have been a customer because it had just dropped that day. So look, my theory is he told me what area I won't say, but just know I think he picked up somebody from Big Yellow because he said the area, and I was like, maybe he like that kind
And
of.
someone forgot it.
Bryce.
I think they gave it to him.
Oh,
Man, shout out to my boy Bryce.
It had to be Bryce.
Bryce,
It was
yeah.
Bryce.
Shout out to Bryce.
He said a rider that was in the car with him that day gave it to him.
Man, that was definitely Bryce.
That's what I was thinking.
But I
man.
also did. I think we had those available at an Ignite Smoke Shop. Shout out to them on the day of Beverly for like a month or so. But I never announced
okay.
it. They be having if y'all want to see like unreleased shit, go over there. They be having shit. I don't even be telling anybody. Like go
That's
check
fire.
La Brea and Beverly at the northeast corner.
speaking of unreleased shit, I thought it was cool how I've been seeing, this ashtray around the office for a while now, and we see it, every now and then on this table when we use it. But you had this for sale
pre-sale.
at the PuffCon.
Really?
You're able to go there and grab it yourself. You know.
Wow.
And that's-
you had the packaging already too? And all
Yeah,
that?
no, I already have I already have these at at my warehouse.
Wow.
You know,
I thought that was
had
a
them
cool
already-
idea.
Yeah, we've had them already for about a month and a half. I just like to paste things and like you gotta know when you gotta. Like,
You mean postings?
paste like
How many-
paste the drop?
Okay, like on a serious note, for real. How many concurrent projects do you think you have running at the same time, right at this exact moment?
Right now it's literally like at least 70. I'm not even
Damn.
kidding.
Bro,
I mean, I've been showing you that production.
I
list,
know.
you know?
I
Dude,
know.
that day I came to work on my merch here, Blazzy's like, yo, hold on, like we gotta do a production meeting first, then we'll do it after, right? And I was just sitting there smoking a spliff. They do the production meeting. They pull up like this Excel sheet
Yeah,
that's
that's fucking
just
insane.
infinitely long, and it, like everything's different color depending on what's
like, how far
dropping.
along it is.
Exactly. I was like, damn, they gotta keep track of 1,000 different items. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus
it's very
Christ.
hard.
crazy.
And for someone like me that smokes a lot of weed, goes one ear and out the other, I had to write all that shit down. Not only that, I
Yeah.
had to have a solid team, man. There's no I in Blazzy, so
Man, that's
shout out to my production team right there.
That's a fact. All right, so I'm assuming that you like are on some closed commission shit right at the moment. But for
Yeah.
someone like someone like me, how long you think I would have to wait to just be able to tap back in with the sandbox and see what we can create?
I
what we
think
can come up
probably
with?
like in a couple months. It's just like I don't want to. What I've been doing
Nah, I
is
feel
I've been
you.
promising people like, yo,
Too
push
much.
up, do your thing, and then like even Yuriy kind of got like a little taste of it. It's like I
Yeah.
feel bad. Like I scheduled a whole meeting with him, but it's like
You didn't
it's
have
so
time.
much shit going on right now, bro. I have a problem right now catching up on myself. Like
Yeah.
Bro, you showed me so much shit, and then the fact that you was like, yeah, this is not gonna come out for like
another year, yeah.
And I was like, nigga, what? How do you have that shit that far ahead? Plan?
Well,
That's
I'm just
crazy.
so aware that your mind is only creatively sharp as for so long in your life, bro. Your brain starts to dole out, especially once you get to like my age, like 30s and shit like that. I'm 28 right now.
Think so?
I disagree with
No,
that.
I mean it's proven. You look at the Beatles, you look at Snoop Dogg, you look at all the great painters. Like people have like this curve where like they're very very smart, and then they kind of like doles out. Even Kanye West.
Look at how
you know
many
what I'm saying?
people
So,
like started at later
Yeah.
ages though.
You think
I understand. I hear you out, but like I'm just so aware that like while I'm still green relatively to this, and I'm still like it's like my second third year with my brand. Like I'm trying to write down and jot down every sharp idea I have right now because 3 years I could use those. 3 years from now,
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm
that-
creating like a fucking
like its
glossary
own
of products. You know what I'm saying? Like
you creating like your own ecosystem, like not even just within
Yeah.
the other people who like have brands and shit that you fuck with, just within your own shit that you make, you already have an ecosystem and a fucking, you have like the whole wheel already.
yeah, but the scary part is none of that shit matters because people will chew you up and spit you out the next day. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's no it's very hard
no
to
guarantee.
forecast your lifeline sometimes when it comes to like I'm thank God that I'm still doing my shit and this is my biggest year so far. But I think that I'm always thinking about like, you know what I'm saying, playing devil's advocate, like all this shit could gone tomorrow. You
Nah,
know?
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
But I'm ready to ship with I'm ready to sync with my ship. Like if I go back to regular job, I wouldn't give a
a
fuck.
captain
Like,
You
has
wouldn't,
to
though.
sync with the shit. Bro.
I could die happy right now, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah,
I'll
I
feel
feel
like
you.
I did everything.
Accomplishments you've already completed.
My biggest accomplishment in life, bro, is not the sold out products, not the
Canela.
M's, Canella's. It's you know, shout out to my boy Edgar, one of my designers. He came to me as a telemarketer 2 years, bro.
Wow.
Like trying to like hustle. He wasn't making any money.
Yeah.
He was hard on himself,
Yeah.
and he was trying to make rugs, bro. He was trying to figure out whatever he could do.
Yeah.
And
Which wasn't a bad place to
Shout out
start.
to all the
Well,
rug
it
makers,
isn't,
too.
it isn't, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the hard workers out there. And he pretty much took what I'll tell all my team. It's like you're not gonna you can be able to pay bills, you're able to do your thing working under me, but like the real money is doing your own shit, doing your own brand. Like I can only take you so far. You gotta
Yeah.
take what I'm doing. Learn every little piece of
Amplify
it
it.
and do it yourself. That's the biggest payback for me.
Yeah.
And Edgar, bro, he fucking grew up in the hood in Boyle Heights, you know, big ass family, 2-bedroom apartment, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm so proud of him. He moved his family out the hood and they're
Yeah.
at a big ass house
That's fire as
outside.
fuck,
And
bro.
I'm just thankful that like, you know, what it really came from was the game that I shared with him, you know. And
Bro,
that's
that's
all that
beautiful.
matters to
You're
me,
saying
bro.
you put him on.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
do you
And
ever-
I can
do you
confidently
ever-
say that, you
Yeah.
know, he could say that
I know,
too.
but that's like some good employership because I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a thing in like the capitalistic world where a lot of employers, they want number one, they want to hire someone who won't ask too many questions, won't ask for too many raises, and will just like be submissive and content for as long as possible. And it's kind of cool that like you're like taking this employer perspective where you're like, nah, I want you to grow out of. I want you to not even rely on me.
I want y'all to be here
but
max for you.
But like, do you ever like have like the fear of like, obviously like you have a great team right now. Shout out to all the boys here. But like, do you ever like have like the fear of like losing a great team because they're always doing this bigger shit?
No, I think I'm at that point right now, you know what I'm saying, where I'm telling them it's like now more than ever I'm not running an agency, you know what I'm saying, as I was last year, the year before that. Like I'm just focusing on my brand.
I was gonna say, what do you mean by so like you're not looking to take on like those 10 different fucking record label projects
a month,
at the
just
same
because
time?
it's like I'm so overwhelmed, like it's an overwhelming amount of like food on my plate right now that I gotta like clear.
I mean,
you
so
know
what are you
saying?
gonna do when they do like get to that level you want them to be?
I'm confident that, you know, I trained them all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came to me at 16,
Killing
you know?
it, bro.
He was already making 5 figures online. He's from Southgate.
Yeah.
You
Even
know,
if
I respected that. I was like, I need to work with you. He didn't have a laptop before he met me. You know what I'm saying?
Doing it off his phone.
He
I
learned
remember.
all that shit at my office, and you know he's taught me a lot. But I've taught him as well. Same with Nate. He literally did his first graphic for Don Murphy under me ever.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was his first graphic. And he got paid for that, you know what I'm saying? And I can say the same about Edgar, like, and Bryce too. Bryce, someone that brought in this year.
Shout out to Bryce.
Done stuff for
He
like
kills it.
all these big ass artists now, you know what I'm saying? So proud of him. So like I've taught it. I've shown myself that I could teach people.
Yeah,
you know
okay.
what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
know. I fuck with that though. Like, but I'm saying like, all right, when this team gets, you know, they gonna be on a different level. Obviously, they're fucking they're talented.
No,
right.
but-
So what are your plans? Like, what are you thinking?
Like you're
for another team?
Kanye, and like, what are you gonna do once Virgil becomes Virgil?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna embrace that. And I'm just gonna go for the next individual, the next kid from the hood.
That's what I meant. That's what I was asking.
That's
Yeah,
only going to
okay.
be good for you because it builds the Nothing Personal / Blazzy universe. It's like as if like, you know, whoever the you know, the people you named, Nate, Bryce, everyone else, you know what I mean, Edgar, as if they're gonna leave and be like, fuck Blazzy, you know, forget about that dude. You know, if they start the new Louis Vuitton, they're going to probably want to collaborate with you. You know what I mean? Like do things with you. It's
And
just
to-
like all types of shit.
In that same vein, that's why I treat my supporters and like the creators with respect, because I want them when they get those opportunities to still hit me up.
Come tap in. Yeah.
I'm always, bro, like, you know how people be looking at college sports and you have fucking people looking at high school sports to see who's gonna go to college. That's where I'm at. I'm like,
You're
I'm trying to
prospecting
find.
right now.
I mean, yeah, I'm always
Red shirting.
Yeah, it sounds a little sus talking about like,
thing. Yeah.
no, I'm always trying to find like the new creatives, and I'm trying to keep myself fresh by keeping myself with new creatives all the time. Like I always change like my inspirations and all that shit like throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? But like to answer your question, like I'm just straight up with him, like them. You know what I'm saying? They could only hate me if I promise them, like, bro, you guys are gonna be millionaires under me. What?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
And then
I
doesn't
tell them,
pan
like,
out.
bro, you guys gonna pay your bills. You guys gonna go out to eat. You guys gonna be able to get a whip and shit. But like, you guys can't change your life. Like, you guys gotta take that shit.
That's
upon
like
your own
that's
head.
every job. You know what I mean? They always say that like whenever you have a job, to never really get content. Like the best time to look for a job is when you're already employed. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of like the
That's
same
real.
shit you're talking about, where it's like you don't want to get fired or get laid off and then be like, oh, I'm scrambling for a job. You want to be like,
Right,
hey,
exactly.
I'm putting my 2-week notice. I'm getting paid more at this other job, and then they might even give you a raise. Who knows? Blah blah.
But till
like,
that day, because I came to that realization at Chinatown Market, it got to a point where I'm like, I don't need to be hearing this. I feel like I could do this on my own. I cried like a baby that day, thinking I was so stupid for like quitting an amazing job.
yeah.
But I just got down to it. I had to thug it out for like 6 months to a year, but I learned how to hustle through that, you know. And you kind of need those moments in your life. So
1000%.
Until till they make that decision, we're like, okay, like we're too big for Blazzy, like. So be it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna happen. But like meantime, shit, I'm finna shop up with them. I'm gonna give them all this game because they put me on. You know what I'm saying? They help me with their products and like you know, pitching stuff to me, helping me with the graphic assistants and stuff like that.
I saw it. You know,
I've gone
like
to
when I
a
was
point
here.
where like, yeah, most of this hallway, like I'll say maybe like 80% is me.
Yeah.
But like I think now they do 80% of the graphics. You know what I'm saying? I'm employing them to like really take on like creative control. And I'm kind of just handling that.
Is Dylan still over there?
executive route.
Does anybody know?
Dylan Gerson? Nah.
No, he left a while ago,
No,
right?
he left. Yeah.
You know, I was gonna say when you were saying about not throwing away your old ideas and reworking on them in the future. Is I remember back in the day I used to doodle and sketch and draw a lot and like paint and shit. And sometimes I would want to draw something that in my head it like looks hella sick, but then once I try to put the pen to the paper, I can't replicate what's in my head, and I'll get frustrated and I'll throw it away, right?
Yeah.
I remember one time I was drawing with my homie, and he told me, he's like, nah, bro, like.
You keep that.
Don't throw away those ideas, because he's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now, when you develop the skills to put that to the paper, you're gonna go back to the idea and be like, oh wait, I remember this character, or I remember this thing, this design, or whatever it is, and then you'll have the skills to put that idea. But don't throw ideas away. You know what I mean? Like just because the whatever, you know, like you think it doesn't look nice or some shit.
So I be fishing for stuff like that too. You know, there's stuff that like my team will bring me that's like 30% done, but I see the flash in the pan in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's like, okay, this is golden. We just got to refine it a little bit.
No, facts.
You know? And you just kind of need. You always, you know, we just hired a new 3D designer. We just brought him on the team, but we have this new guy, and his background's like the medical field. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't want someone who's just like knows all about streetwear. That ain't cool to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want someone that's like
gotta bring in a doctor.
You're trying to find different, like, because your perspective, like, I've seen the way you come up with shit before, and I'm literally like, I've never met anybody that just like can look at one thing and just see something completely different of it. Like, I want to talk about one specific one, but I don't want to leak your. It's this bracelet that you made. So, all right, look, I'm gonna just say it. Fuck it. We're in the car. Me and this nigga's in the car. Nigga, we're in traffic. Just, you know, nigga got it. First of all, this nigga drives crazy as fuck, and he has the most ridiculous speaker. It's so loud, and like the bass is so crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I don't even know how he can even think while driving this fast and slapping this music. But we're in traffic. There's a car in front of us, right? And has a license plate that has like that like Gucci link.
Oh yeah.
Around the license plate. This nigga looked at that and was like, I want to make a strawberry Gucci link bracelet. And I'm just like, where the fuck did you come? Like
in like 2 seconds,
bro, literally. And I had to look around like, what is he talking about? I'm like, this nigga talking about the fucking license plate, the holder in front of us. Like, I never met somebody that can like think like that. So it's just very intriguing. It's very intriguing to me that like you said, like you don't want to throw away those random ideas, like just because maybe you couldn't perfect it right then.
Did you end up making a bracelet?
Yeah, it's in the.
Sorry,
that's probably gonna drop out in a year, but I'll post this. It's gonna take them 3 months to get from the manufacturer.
I think you leaked.
I feel like you've worn that before.
Some promo video. I've been leaking my. It's important to leak your own shit just so you got a timestamp. Like, nah, bitch, I did post this in October.
Facts. See, you know what? I very much be like not knowing about that. Like, do I want to leak this? Do I not leak it? First of all, I know with shoes that niggas not gonna be able to make these tomorrow.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like even with the products and shit that you make, bro, they're not easily you can't replicate that shit.
You cannot. You literally can't make Bend Over Becky again. Like, it would be different. Like you need to have that 3D file to get these creases in the ass, man. Shout out to my boy KO, bro. Y'all wouldn't even understand calling me weak and shit. This fool does all the 3D stuff for Lyrical Lemonade. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My boy's talented. He works with FTP on a lot of stuff. Shout out to my boy Young KO. If y'all
not
want
the
to
rapper
work
Young
for
KO?
him, no, the 3D designer from Chicago.
Okay,
Chicago.
If you want some Kanye West level creativity, man, fuck with my boy.
Hey, I want to actually.
I'm gonna tap in, bro. What's his IG?
Since we talking about
Young.ko.
I want to actually
YUNG though, like
since we talking about the ashtrays, right? So I've been seeing like a lot of smoke shops, like people who just been posting smoke shops and shit that have like this. Are niggas buying them shits off the website and then just putting in their smoke shop and selling them?
I saw that same fucking.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I had to call that fool out.
All right,
like, bro, what you want? Like, that shit ain't right. Like, I don't even. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
like,
so I'm not tripping, right? Okay, all right.
$50?
Yeah.
Wait, how much you selling
I was
for?
so hot. No, I'm not selling nothing. Someone threw some fucking. I gave somebody a couple Bend Over Becky's and they're fried and they threw that shit in the fucking store for $50. I was like, are you kidding me? Like. Yeah. You gotta be out of your mind. That shit ain't hot. Like, bro, like, cause I could have sold them bitches for 300. Shit, I had like, you know, cause truth be told, I'll give y'all the numbers behind it. You know, we got 1,000 Bend Over Becky's. Okay. I might have sold like 900. I put like 900 on the site. Gave away like 70. So we had like 30 to play with for this weekend. And that was a fun little thing to sell, you know. But nah.
We gave one away to the Harmonious gang. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, appreciate for sure. You. Yeah, it's good. It's special. I'd rather have like products like backed up like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like keeping products after the fact because, like, yeah, you are gonna have someone like fucking Young Thug or some shit like, oh,
nigga, who randomly wants one afterwards.
Nigga, no, that's crazy though, because I was looking at that, I was like, bro, wait, what is happening?
You know, I was gonna ask as well. It kind of has to do with that as that same topic, but for House Phone and for Blazzy, I think more for House Phone because it has to do with the shoe game. But I think the ashtrays could probably deal with the same thing. But as for you're saying. You know, obviously it's gonna be hard to fake your shit, at least on a quick time basis when there's like custom soles and all that shit involved. But eventually, you know,
Sorry.
like people make fakes of everything, bro, and they can make really perfect fakes, especially if they try to hit up like similar factories or even the same factory.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever implement like some sort of way to like identify or that this is an authentic product?
Yeah, once it gets to that point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think once it gets to that point, yeah. I mean, think about it. When we first dropped the Perk jerseys, there was no tag on them, and then like
That's
the
like
first round, first round there was no tag. Second round had to drop that nothing personal tag on it because, bro, niggas was re-rocking them shits immediately.
Yeah.
You can still get them on Amazon to this day, bro.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Or
but
no, I'm
it
kidding.
doesn't have the tag, right? They're not like taking the
No.
time to make custom tags.
No, it's like
No.
it's like some
can
like
sue 'em then if they make
jerseykings.com or some weird
They
shit
can't
like
make it
that.
nothing personal tag and then they get sued.
It is hard to sue though when you're dealing with like Chinese manufacturers.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
China don't fuck with the United States.
They don't give a
This will
fuck.
take a
Bro,
long
Shein
ass
has been
time.
sued like so many times already, still in business.
Probably
still
Forever
popping.
21 too.
Yeah, Forever 20. Like every.
Fashion of all those fools.
Yeah, they've all been sued a million times. They don't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
I
To them,
think
it's like a
that-
business
you
expense.
You think the Santee Alley's ever been sued? Them niggas got a whole
Oh,
Oh
dollar
yeah,
store.
no.
They get
Kylie
raided.
shut that bitch down one time because they have hella fake Kylie
Kylie
cosmetics.
Cosmetics, fucking makeup and shit.
She like this was like in 2017. Like
'Cause
she
think-
fucking sent the FBI out there
Whoa.
to take them bitches out.
Bro, they got a whole Dior.
That's crazy.
They got a whole Dior store.
The whole Dior section.
Bro, literally, bro.
In the fucking Santee.
Oh yeah, I was over there. I'm over there looking for blanks, right, for like Spliffmo hoodies and shit. And nigga, it's really niggas up in the whole Dior store up in there. I'm like, see, I knew. I was like, I knew it. I knew. I'm like, all these regular niggas with Dior
That shit
belts and
greasy
shit.
on Dior, huh?
Niggas ain't got no house
Did you
and
still
shit. Got
do the
all this
weed?
Dior shit. I knew that shit was fake.
Hell
To
no,
me, I
bro.
can't tell. I don't know. So you can fool the
but
fuck out of me.
I don't. I really. As much as y'all might think about it, I don't like talking about myself too much. But one thing I do want to say while we're on the topic of like products that could get like manipulated, the manufacturer who made us these key fob dab tools, man, and Jesus Christ, I've never seen a more religious war in my comments than ever.
Really?
People
Oh,
are
man.
so adamant that like
This is a code key.
Yeah, it's mainly
Nice.
for dabs, bro. I don't like you feel
Mainly.
me?
But what else
Mainly.
is it for?
I mean, bro,
It could be for whatever you want it to
Bro,
be.
you
for.
I
can go
want
home and
people-
use a shirt however you want it.
I
So-
want to tell people to Google dab tool and look at all those things that could
Exactly.
potentially be used for coke.
Guess
You know
what?
I'm
You
saying?
know
Like,
what keyboard duster is meant for? Dusting your keyboard.
Not inhaler.
What if I posted a car, bro? I posted y'all and just dropping a car, and then the main comments like, I don't know, fool. People be getting ran over a lot. This is
This is out of pocket.
Blazzy.
Hella
Bro,
insensitive.
Like, yo, niggas be really dying in car accidents, bro. Like, that's
You've never
fucking funny.
talked
Not funny,
about
but-
doing coke. You never joked about doing coke.
I don't do
I've never
coke.
seen you do coke,
No.
except that one time. I'm joking, I'm fucking around, but you never even joke around going like, "Yo, blah,
My
like
eyes
cocaine."
could
or whatever.
barely stay up, bro. I don't be doing coke. You know what I'm saying? The bitch
yeah,
is
no,
tiny.
but like, I mean,
I like drinking weed.
If you
man.
drop like a
That's it.
lean product or perk product, like a spoon, you know what I mean? Like that'll be out of
I wouldn't
pocket.
do no-
boom, nothing personal, branded
Spoon
foil.
with lighter.
No, like.
Nothing personal, printed foil.
So yeah, I have great
Oh,
ideas.
that's fire.
I have great. I could literally show you that in my notes. I have great ideas, but then I have also like bad ideas like that where like, bro, I'll get so canceled.
I'm not gonna lie.
If I drop, because they got that.
Nothing
They do
personal
have
foil.
they do have a foil company. It starts with R. It's like this the blue brand. And
Yeah.
but they have their name embedded into the foil.
That's
You know what I'm
like,
saying? I'm like, what if I just put nothing personal? That would not. I would
That'd
get
be
canceled.
odd.
but it
Pocket.
will be like for cooking.
That's
it,
the
it can literally
Supreme
be
do
for
it, though.
cooking. It can literally be for cooking.
That's the
Yeah.
trip part, bro. Because half of my audience, like, they love me for two different reasons for the same piece of artwork. They love me
Two
for the
different sides of
fentanyl
the
shirt
coin.
because one, people, it's humanitarian. Everyone's lost, and it's like it's just saying like no to the war on drugs. Two, I have my trappers, my scammers, my users who are like, yeah, man, fuck fentanyl. That's just fucking everything up.
What about the Supreme Pyrex collab?
Yeah. What about?
but that could be used for cooking.
Yeah, soaked
But-
in foil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pyrex.
I kind of
Guess
want
what?
to.
At the
Not
time
that
they
small
at the
piece of
time
foil.
they dropped that Pyrex collab, it was like in the fucking culture, like people were talking about Pyrex usage.
While I was in the
whipping
shower,
wrist.
Whipping the wrist.
It's shit
While
like
I was
that.
in the shower
You already
today,
know what he's talking about, though.
I
He's
was
not even
thinking
capping.
about going on IG Live later on today and just debating anybody.
You should do.
Good luck.
You should do that all the time.
You know what you should do?
I can't fucking
Go
roast
in
it.
Yuri's Discord and do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
no, you
God.
see,
I'll leave.
I was gonna say the dangerous part is there's going to be someone who comes in just trying to filibuster you. They're not trying to debate.
Trying to what?
Filibuster.
does
They're
that mean?
they're just
Yeah.
trying to talk as long as humanly possible. They will make it sound like a genuine conversation where you're like, you think you're debating someone, but in their head they're like, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. Really. I just want to keep talking. You know what I mean? Just to piss you off.
I know exactly. What
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, somebody in your.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
not even just somebody. There was multiple niggas in your Discord.
That's like a common troll.
Them niggas are funny though.
I'm not gonna lie.
But none of them niggas in there are wrong.
Literally the last thing I gotta say, because it's still a topic. We just keep going. I just want to say that, man, talking about people bootlegging your shit. The manufacturer who made this for us, we usually have to pay a costly mold cost. It's in the thousands, sometimes tens of thousands.
So no one else can use the mold?
Yeah, and we it's just protocol. You pay for that, and they didn't charge us for this time because they told us themselves they're gonna make it for themselves.
But
is that legal?
Like,
I mean, bro, you're dealing with a Chinese manufacturer. Like, I don't want to get like geopolitical, but like it's hard to deal.
They
with
stole your idea.
There's nothing you can do though.
Yeah, literally what?
Do you
it's
still
like, nigga, we making it,
and they're still making it for you. You still fuck with them though. Like they're still like
with the bank Bob, there was like. And there's like a fucking Fashion Demics post about it still. Like they really try to get on my ass saying that I stole this piggy bank from a known manufacturer online when the manufacturer was the one who made it for me. Yeah. And they were posting literally the work that he did for me and saying that I used this guy's and that wasn't my work to begin with. It was just fucked
now
up.
I see why y'all just fuck with bro. I didn't even know he even said that.
Oh no, I don't fuck with him at all. And I approached him about it and he was just being weird about it.
This nigga named Fashion Demics.
Oh, okay, I know.
Yeah, he's like he's fucked up his brand to obscurity. That's why the only place he lives is fucking Reddit. You know, the fucking the spineless fucking.
He could have been funny if he wasn't doing weird shit like that.
He was funny at one point.
He was.
Bro, I would talk on the phone with him. You know
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Okay, you're taking it a little deep.
You were shouting him out like every episode.
I thought he was hilarious.
I was one of his first 1,000 followers, man. We got onto the point where Virgil and Rick Owens' wife was following that fucking account. You know what I'm saying? And like we embraced them. I love the dialogue. Even when he got at me for the V-Loan weekend shit I did, like it's all fun and games. But like the minute you start giving fake news that I like stole something, you know what I'm saying?
That's when
just for clickbait.
Yeah, and he knew. And then like he's just so weird.
What was you talking on the phone with this nigga about though?
I was telling him of like just like how I be fucking with designers. It's like I just be telling him like, bro, you're doing a great job. This is super sick. I fuck with what you do, man. Like, let me know if you need anything. I try to do that with everybody.
Yeah.
But he he went renegade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely went like left wing.
But it's all good. But yeah, the thing about products it's very hard to make some of these, but my manufacturer finna
it's
drop
funny,
his own nothing personal brand watch.
You know what's funny about the like now that I'm more privy to the fucking fashion world and fake shit in the fashion world, right? Back in the day in like 2010 to 2014 or 15, I was super into the glass world, like cannabis, glass
smoking meth, right?
No, like glass blowing and like people who made really expensive bongs and shit. And bro, there was a thing where certain bongs would be made. They would be like one of ones. A lot of bongs are one of ones. Like maybe might make a series or some shit. But a lot of like really expensive ones would be one of ones. And there was this one, I forgot the artist names, but the bong sold for like $100,000+, right? Yeah. And then like
that sounds ridiculous.
I had already seen DH Gate like do a bunch of like knock off a bunch of other people's shit, but they literally within like a week or two of this bong selling for $100K. You went to dhgate.com and boom, they had the exact same thing, a little wonky version,
Chinese
but like
glass.
But like it's the same thing, basically this complicated ass rig, and it was it was like probably like $100-$200. But one thing I did see on like, I'm not sure if the same thing applies to the fashion world, but the one thing I saw in like the whole glass blowing world is here in America, right? If you're blowing glass, you probably have ventilation. You're probably doing it for fun, or you're paying someone a fair amount. There's videos apparently of like the glass blowing fucking warehouses in China and shit like that, and it's like little kids, bro.
Oh shit!
Fucking blowing glass in this room that has no ventilation, inhaling fucking fumes and all this shit, and they're dying by the age of 30, and you're getting a bong for $10. It's like super fucked up. It's like, would you rather support that and save money, or would you rather support?
It's important to be sustainable with stuff like that, bro. Like we were gonna make a whole line of just pipes and shit, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to get like this stuff from China.
Yeah, and also like with the whole colored glass thing too is out here, you know, in America, if you have colored glass, like it's red, for example, it's actually red glass. In China, some companies they will dye it or spray, you know, powder coat it with red, and then guess what? Once you're smoking out of it, that powder coat might have chemicals in it, lead in it.
Definitely got chemicals
shit like
in
that.
it.
So like, you know, people will be smoking chemicals before, you know, not even knowing it.
Hell no.
Yeah,
damn, that's fucked with like the kid shit. I thought, to be honest, I'm gonna be real. I thought that like the sweatshop shit was, the sweatshop shit. I always thought that shit was like a myth.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I
never thought that shit was like actually real, because you know people just say that shit all the time or joke around with it and shit. Exactly. So I always thought that shit was a myth, but that's crazy,
bro. Number one, I have no malice towards China or Chinese people, obviously, but there's this one YouTube channel I found called it starts with an S, but it's this dude who lived in China. He's from South Africa, but he lived in China for 14 years, and then now he lives, like, I don't know, in London or some shit like that. But he makes videos about China and his experience in China, and bro, like, that shit is insane out there. Like, they really be scamming, like, every, you know, like, a lot of his videos are just about, like, fucking crazy scams where, like, they'll say, you know, things are all up and good. Like, they'll have reports saying that everyone's nice in our factory, everyone has, like, ventilation, blah blah blah, and then you actually go to the real factory and it's like, you know, it's over with, it's all fucked up and shit. But obviously it's not all of China or every Chinese fucking
it's the
warehouse.
rural side.
They're just the
rural
China has, like, you know, one of the biggest population counts, probably one of the biggest business counts in the world too. Like, can you imagine, the more businesses you have, the more likely you are to have, like, you know, fucked up, you know, shady businesses. So
I think that China is just super shady. I fuck with Chinese people, but I think, like, the government is just, like, sketchy, bro.
You know what I saw recently?
I don't think China will ever see me.
No, they will for sure. Will never. They see my pockets, man. I'll give them that. They
well, China just enacted, like, a new. I saw this from this dude's video. They just enacted a new rule saying that, basically, if you've ever said anything negative about the Chinese government on camera and they, like, get a whiff of it and you're out there,
Yuriy, shut the fuck up.
They're allowed to. No, it's in the law. It's not conspiracy theory. They're allowed to arrest you for an undefined amount of time. That's what it says. Yeah, it's like crazy,
place
bro.
to never see me.
Oh,
y'all can keep the Great Wall. You niggas can keep all that.
Bro, there's a YouTube channel that Riley and I watch. This guy is so PG. All he does is Disney Channel videos, right? And he was recently doing a video where he's like, I'm going to every Disney Channel in the world, blah, 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 right? And he was going to, you know, Paris, you know, America, blah, blah, all these places. Then he's like, my next place is China. And then he dropped the video going, like, it was like an hour video basically explaining that. He's like, hey guys, I've never even said anything negative about China, but he's like, apparently they'll arrest damn near any content creator for an undefined amount of time, and he's like, I'm not even trying to risk it. So he said no to the Chinese Disney World.
I don't blame him. I'm like, that Disney World.
He skipped that one.
It.
Yeah, Disney Shanghai probably will never.
Yeah, Disney Shanghai. There you go.
Disney Shanghai. Yeah, I don't know.
I was in Disneyland yesterday, man. That shit,
oh, really?
I feel like Potlord.
Yeah, how was that? It looked fun.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit was a lot of fun. The Genie Pass is bullshit. The Genie Plus shit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Is that like a fast pass?
Yeah.
The weakest fast pass ever. The finesse is you go into City Hall and you just tell them you got anxiety.
Wait, so is
My
the Genie
Kristen
Pass the most premium fast pass you can get?
I don't think it is. It was $25.
You tell him. Wait. Tell me. You tell him you got what?
I got
me again.
They're already onto this. They're already fixes the loophole.
Yeah. So no, Chris be doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, I don't want to like burn. I'm gonna burn him out, man. That's why I got.
Fuck it.
It's already burned out.
You already know the sauce, but I want to hear because I don't know.
So he said that he went to celebrate his sister's birthday or someone's birthday recently for Disneyland, and he went on shrooms. He did research, and apparently you could go up to they have a city hall inside Disneyland. You go in there, you just start popping it like. I got anxiety, man. Long lines make me very uncomfortable, and I was wondering if there's any way we could make my experience a little bit more content, a little more better.
Yeah, let me show you where the parking lot is. Where'd you park?
I'm not sure if it was Disney World, but I saw a post recently that
damn, that might work.
An amusement. It apparently does work, but an amusement park made a post recently saying that they're onto that, and now they have like a higher level of like testing for anxiety. Now they really question you for history, blah blah blah. They ask you more questions than are you just anxious, you know?
Yeah, you have to be like fucking medically.
Bro, I was gonna go there, but the line to City Hall felt like one of these lines to like one of these regular rides, bro. I'm like,
you're like, I have anxiety.
Y'all are the biggest proof that y'all don't have anxiety. Y'all are standing
by waiting in the long line
to say y'all have anxiety for a line.
Wait,
There should be an anxiety line for that line.
You went on a Wednesday too. It should have been nobody there.
Hey, bro, I went on the worst day possible. This whole week has been 70, low 81 degrees. That shit was like almost 100 over there.
Yesterday was
you
hot.
got blitzed.
Yeah, I was like poor, bro, just like doing one of those every 5 minutes.
That's why you was on a Little Mermaid ride. We jumped off in there too to get away from the heat last time we was in there.
So you went, you got the pass. You said it was only $25.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like I'm thinking like, cool. It's a all inclusive like fast pass. You there within 2 minutes. You have to wait for the next one. No,
it's like $260 to get in plus 25.
Yeah. No, but if you want to get the real fast pass, that's even more.
Isn't it like
that's what I was gonna say, right?
Pass or something?
Well, no, it gets confusing. The Genie Plus service gets you into the Lightning line, which is what you're talking. It's fucking retarded. Excuse me.
Okay, but like, there's no like I bypass all that line. Like,
I'm saying,
where's the premium?
We talked about it. It's called the Plaid Tour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the guy.
That's
takes you
but that shit is 4 racks though.
Yeah, but it's like you
Up to
gotta
10
like
people.
yeah, 10 people
we
like
should do it though.
Yeah,
10 people, 4 racks is not that bad,
Bro.
Wait, hold on. Here's the question though, Blazzy. How long were you there, and how many rides did you go on?
Dude, it was so worth it. Me and my girl were tripping on that. So we went on about like 15 rides.
15?
What?
How long?
Wait, nigga, why you complaining? You went on
that's
more rides
good.
than most people.
Yeah, I was.
Bro,
you know what the average is?
What?
It's like 3 to 5.
Nigga, I was like 2.
I did 5 like we
soon as you
were
got
just
there.
going bah, bah, bah.
My average
Bro.
when I go to amusement park is 2 rides, 5 beers.
Nah, I definitely faced the we went to the Star Wars bar and then went to
Star Wars bar.
yeah, they have a
You got into the cantina?
yeah,
Damn. Wait, how you get in that motherfucker?
bro. So look, so apparently it's like a 2-week wait line,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But there's a finesse. You could just walk up and say like, "Yo, do you guys have any walk-ins available?" And sometimes they do.
Sometimes they will.
What do you follow, a Disney like TikTok or some shit? How the fuck you know all this
I don't
shit?
know. I think Chris told me. Like, shout out to my
Damn.
assistant. If y'all need any Disney assistants, please.
Oh wait,
spam
it says on
DM.
average it's 9 rides. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
Nah, but still, that's like an all day.
yeah, I got
long.
there around like 11:30, and mind you, I had a flat tire the night before. I drove just like dum dum.
You drove on a flat tire?
The night before, and in the morning I had saw a tow
out
truck in
Brian
front of my crib, and I just tell this fool like, "Hey, bro, I'll give you $100 if you put my spare tire on." That fool did it.
I gotta send you a video
It is
from
like-
Brian Arnett to warn you not to drive on a flat tire.
Why?
This fool, bro.
I don't think he drove on a flat tire.
Oh no, I did the night before. Is what
Wow,
I'm saying.
you're a
Yeah.
sicko.
Bro, this fool drove.
My rims are fucked up.
Bro, this fool Brian drove
They
on a
look
flat
like
tire.
hexagons.
First, he had like a hole, and then his wheel was completely separate. No, the rubber was separated from the wheel.
Yeah.
He continued driving, and then he pulled over, and basically his whole fender, bumper, light,
melts,
like, half his car was missing basically because of this fucking
It all
flat
fucked
tire.
up.
Yeah, you gotta watch the video. It's kind of crazy.
I get
It's
a flat
insane.
tire like every 3 months, man. There's not even no
Because you
reason to knock
fucking
on
drive
wood.
like you're a NASCAR driver.
Well, I'll start driving normal when Rio stops making music. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's stupid.
And I got court tomorrow, man. Shout out to
Oh.
Scipio court.
oh, you're
Cal-
definitely sliding there.
Yeah.
I'm already
Hey,
knowing.
speaking of
8 in the morning off the coffee.
Oh god. Hey, but no, I got there.
Wood Road.
I got there at fucking at 11, man, and then we just went straight just like to It's a Small World, which completely doesn't look cool anymore. I haven't been there since I was 18, mind you. So the It's a Small World was whack.
Can't believe they still
Alice in
have that.
Wonderland,
Did you get on
goated.
Pirates of the Caribbean? That's
Pirates
the
of
best
the
ride.
goated. They did switch out the some of the older like characters. I feel like the first part of it had like way more pirates than
Nah,
before.
I think they did take out some of the animatronics, but I mean, for the most part, it's kind of the same.
Pirates on the Water, right?
No, on the Caribbean.
No,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
But they have that show. I think that's that river shit.
That's the one on the
across.
water. That's the one I was
Yeah.
thinking about.
But bro, that shit's super fun, guys. I'm not no Disney adult. I've never even seen these movies that much, but like it's so much fun, guys. Like go have fun. Man, I felt like I had to keep it real. It was like, yeah, me and my girl said it was like the best date we ever had. Shit, you know what I'm
Really?
saying? It was a really good date.
Wait, so how long were you there again? Sorry.
Man, from like 12 to like 11, bro.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah, you was all
thugged it,
day.
You thugged it. You
I
thugged it.
wanted to go.
Did you take
home.
any smoke breaks in the car or some
Oh,
shit?
we brought a gang of edibles. You know, with us.
You know what you
I was
shoould've
blowing
did?
loud. You know what I'm saying?
In the park?
Nah, I wish.
I'm like, nigga, what?
Nah, me and my shirt, we're like, damn, we should have brought the Puffco. Like, that shit would have came through right now.
Nah,
Yeah,
Pizza
they not
Brian
like-
and fucking Fulcrum got kicked out for
Never.
doing that. Yeah.
Oh,
They brought
They have
abs?
cameras, bro.
They got the Puffco in though?
Yes. You know what they did? They put it in a Pringles can.
Oh, okay, that's
It's on the camera. I'm not snitching anyone out
Yeah,
here. It's on
that's
camera.
super smart though.
They put it in a Pringles can. They don't check the Pringles can
What?
apparently. But
Blazzy, you should have pulled up with with the drink and the fucking list in the list.
No, dude, I don't like drink. Yeah, it's a joke, but I don't like drinking outside of like the crib. Like,
I know.
I don't pour up anywhere outside. Maybe the office sometimes, but nah. Like
it's the
you
most
can sneak the drink.
I'll
in.
be
That
so
drink
quiet.
is
I like
beat
shut
you.
down.
Who wants to be sleepy at Disneyland
Yeah.
though?
Yeah,
You know
That's
what I
the
mean?
worst.
Like,
You gotta walk off far.
Just the
Shit.
edibles though, A1, man. Like, I was off the solventless fucking rosin edibles. West Coast Cure shot me the other day, man.
Oh, fire. Yo, speaking of which,
A1.
that event, PuffCon, it was super sick. I didn't see, I saw Fulcrum perform or whatever, right? But I didn't really see anyone in the streets. And then I saw he stopped by your booth, and then I saw he ran into Goblin. Eric Kahn was there.
Goblin?
I forgot. It's his other like weed / like drug YouTuber, I guess you could say. But
That's
there's
sick.
like
Drug
I feel
YouTuber.
I fuck with
He
he
even
makes videos about like doing all types
Shout out
of
to
shit.
Pizza Brian too, man.
Pizza Brian was there as well. I was gonna say
I met that fool there.
I was like, damn, there was a bunch of people that I did not even get to meet. But you know what's funny about Jolly Roger? He had a camera crew who was going around filming content for the event, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know who they were. I was just like, hey, what's up, guys? Blah blah. I was on stream, and they're like, oh, we're filming for Jolly Roger. I didn't at this time know who Jolly Roger was, so I was just like, okay, I thought it was just like a random YouTube channel.
Mm.
And I was like, hey guys, you want to check out my wax? It's the fucking crack wax he gave me. And
my god.
And I hand him the crack wax, and then he like smells it, and he's like, "Are you trolling me? Like, is this soap?" And I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "It's wax from the homie." And he's like, "Nah." He's like, "You're fucking to me. This is soap."
It was soap?
No,
No,
it was
it's
this wax that Potlord gave me.
I
But
don't
Jolly
smoke
Roger was like, "This is."
Who the fuck gave it to
said
you?
it was soap, bro.
This dude gave it to me, but I don't smoke wax. I don't smoke
just
wax. I'm
passing
like,
down
yeah,
random ass
I'm gonna give
shit.
it to Yuriy because I don't smoke wax.
He
Nigga
gave
was
a
trying
fucking.
he was trying to poison Toad, and then Toad
I know,
passed it
right?
to you.
I smoked that shit, dude. I'm
Yeah.
still alive though. Okay.
Fucking
Yeah.
barely.
Give
Barely, I know, right? I'm brain
I'm
dead
still
now.
alive.
I'm still alive.
I'm still alive.
Should we get into the drip checks?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes, sir.
Start it off.
Oh, why me, dude?
you
Whoever
said it.
You
smells
started it off. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I was just
Yuriy
gonna
sauce.
say
What'd
because
they
I don't know
say?
what we're gonna talk about. But
Mimi?
all right, guys, I have the Palace Supremes on.
Again.
Yes, again. I'm sorry,
Vans,
dude. I
Vans.
did it to you so you could do it.
Yeah, that's the only
Right.
reason why I'm on.
You know why? You know why?
Only
Okay, you
for
know
some
what?
months,
I'm
bro.
doing what you did. I have an excuse.
Okay.
All my shoes are in my bedroom on the second floor, right? I have like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes by the door. So when
I felt
I'm
that.
leaving for Reconnect, I'm usually in a rush. I'm like, oh, what shoes should I wear? The Dunks, the Chinatown Market Pumas, or the Palace Vans? It's like those are my 3 options basically every time.
But that's just you being lazy. My shit was actually packed up.
I know.
Like,
that's
shit was
me.
moving apart.
I don't want to go back up.
That nigga, oh my god! I just left my computer. I can't go back up there.
So yeah, basically that's my excuse for wearing these all the time. But
But
they're
also,
comfortable.
I was gonna say they have that, like, if you look on the inside, it has like the extra cushion.
It does.
Yeah, look, take it off. Look, read the inside.
Close your nose, guys.
Yeah.
For real, bro.
Oh, pop cushion. You're right.
That shit's cozy, bro.
Look at my-
It feels better. It feels better than like a regular old school. You feel
I'm
me?
gonna keep my shoes off. Fuck
Oh
it, dude.
god, now I can
Nah,
smell
please
it
don't.
over here.
No,
already.
okay, all right, stop capping. All right, I got the Baptist shorts. Shout out to Baptist. I fuck with you guys. And then also, guys,
The orange version is it.
Harmonious tees are officially available. It took me 2 days. I haven't like really been streaming this consistently because I've been just working on this shit. But it took me 2 days to figure out Shopify and all that stuff and like get a new website going. But Yuriy Streams, YURIY streams.com if you guys want to cop an orange, white, or black Harmonious tee. And then also we have
Are they already up there?
they're already up there.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't have the shirts yet. Once I have
No,
the
no, yeah,
shirts,
of
you know,
course.
you guys, I got you guys.
No, I just meant you posted it already though. It's ready to go.
Well, yeah, I just have, yeah, exactly.
Hell
Well, just so like that once we get them in, like I can immediately ship those out. So the
Yeah.
people who placed the orders, they can probably get them by October, you know, before October type shit. So,
Hell yeah.
Or
It's
ends.
October right now,
It's
bro.
October.
I know,
right
but
now.
before October ends, I
God.
mean.
Don't make promises.
Well,
Me and House Phone could tell you that.
well, we
Well,
have-
not fun with clothes, bro.
well, I have the thing that you told me to put in the description.
They
you know,
just wrote
for-
that down with pen in their
4 to
calendar.
6 weeks,
Cool.
but
Yeah.
we know what we do have is
Hell
also
yeah.
the sticker packs available. Shout out to everyone. This shirt design was originally, and I brought one for you,
That's
all
fire,
you guys
bro.
as well.
Hell yeah. Thank
This
you,
design
bro.
was originally supposed to be a sticker, but
Really?
They
yeah,
forced
but,
you to put it on your shirt.
No, but everyone in the office was like, "Bro, it'll be a hard
have
shirt,
to.
including Blazzy." Oh, this is for Ali as well.
This is a hard ass sticker, bro.
It is a hard ass sticker.
Thank you guys. No problem. And yeah, those stickers, sticker packs are $5. And
Yeah.
also, if anyone orders during Halloween, I'm including those Halloween Harmonious stickers as
This
well.
is fire, bro.
But
Yeah.
dude,
My
shout
nigga
out to
Yuri's
the
going up,
Sandbox
bro.
crew. Without their help, I wouldn't be
I
able
need
to
to get some
accomplish
stickers
this.
made.
And then also shout out to Scumbags. He was really helping me with the Shopify shirt as well. Shout out to Scumbags.
Packaging too. This is
No,
Oh,
facts.
got
Thank you,
3
man.
stickers. That's dope. You should let people know that it comes with 3 stickers, 4 actually.
Yeah,
so
4.
Make sure
Do
y'all
people call
tap
you
in.
Harmonix still?
Well, the reason why I did Harmonious on that one is because I used those are all Russian letters.
Oh wow.
And there is no S in the Russian alphabet. There's only an X. So I kind of did it as like a weird thing where it doesn't make sense in Russian, but those are all Russian letters.
Wait a second, man. They spell Russia with S's. You tripping?
And English.
Crazy. Oh, it's Ruxa?
These are Russian letters, dude.
That's insane. You lying about whatever nowadays, man. I'm like, wait, hold on. I ain't on that up, bro.
Let me look at it. Am I being ignorant right now, dude?
Motherfucker's got hella S's.
Blazzy might be the funniest nigga.
That's English. I said Russian alphabet. That's the Russian alphabet right there.
Wait a minute, it's S's in Russian.
Bro, he got mad. He was like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Wait, how do you spell Russia in
You see,
Russian?
there's no S's.
It's
I don't know how it is.
RUXXIAM.
Oh, I got you.
Bro. Jesus Christ, dude. Why the fuck?
That shit.
So this
I
whole
drove an hour and a half to come here, dude. For this bullshit, dude.
Wait. I'm not even trying to be funny. So you genuinely this whole time, your whole life, you thought that there was no S's?
There isn't.
Oh, he just said it was there.
No, he's
Oh, he
trolling.
was trolling you.
There isn't.
Oh, I mean, he's not lying.
Weird ass fake news. Bro, you can pull up anything on Google Image.
So in my mind,
Search
I
up
was
the
like,
alphabet without an S.
in my
and see
mind, I
pops
was
up.
like,
Yeah,
what
no.
letter to the English mind would make the most sense for an S? I was like X, so Harmonious or whatever.
C.
And
So they
also,
really spell Russia with an
so,
X?
look, so these two C's means S?
let me see.
Like,
Yeah, how do they spell Russia?
you see it's like CC, but then it's an S.
Oh no, that's uppercase and lowercase. So the
okay.
C is an S. So if it was Harmonious,
yeah.
that'd be weird.
Wait, how do they spell
But that
Russia in
kinda,
Russian though?
that sounded better though.
How are they
I'm not gonna hold
how are
you.
they spelling it if they don't use an S?
Oh my god, dude. Jesus
I want to know
Christ.
how do they spell if they don't use an S?
Yeah.
How do
They're
you
being ignorant.
spell
You need
Russia?
Bro, we need a fact
in
checker here. We definitely need a fact checker.
Russian. Okay,
Russians are
let's check
ignorant.
this out, dude.
I feel like Mac is like sitting at home like, you fucking idiots.
Everyone's at home typing in you fucking. Oh, there you go. It's POCC backwards N backwards R. You're welcome.
Yeah, I remember that
wait,
shit.
wait, hold on, you gotta. Hold on, let me stay signed out here.
Damn.
So that shit is popcorn.
Hell nah.
That's like,
Yo, shit named Popcorn.
Popcorn, dude.
bro. Have you ever seen this brand called Gosha?
And Gabbana?
Rubinsky's.
Yeah. Gosha Rubinsky, whatever.
That's
Isn't that-
crazy.
I don't think so.
But ain't that shit Russian?
Yeah.
Because the way that it says it on the
Pedophile, though.
sweater,
Yeah, that was the thing that came out, right?
Russian shit.
Dude, when that brand became viral,
Russian.
in my mind, I was like, yes. I was like, bro, there's so much sick Russian. Hold on, stop. Let me finish.
Yo,
before the last
cut the
minute.
clip there, guys.
Let me finish. I was like, damn, fire. There's so much sick Russian art. I feel like Russian lettering would make sense, right? And then, boom. That shit came out, and I was like, God! I was
I'm not gonna lie,
like,
that
that was
shit-
the only Russian brand.
shit
Mishka, I
was
guess.
hard.
Mishka
Oh,
was.
Mishka,
Yeah, but Mishka's really from New York though. And that nigga's really from
Yeah.
from fucking Russia.
And I was
Out
like,
the
God,
way.
I was like, he tarnished the Russian name in the
Damn,
fashion
bro.
world, dude.
I'm not gonna hold you. That shit was hard too. They was doing like Vetmont's collabs and
Yeah,
Adidas
they
collabs.
could have
and-
went up by now.
They was going up.
They were.
already.
They could have been with Palaces right now. Like
Are they
with
still-
Gucci and all that shit?
I
Are
don't
they
know.
still going? Like,
I haven't seen nothing.
Nah,
like
yeah.
and-
I don't want that fiddler shit, man.
the only time I see that shit now is if somebody is reselling some of the older shit.
or like old Lil Peep music videos.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh,
Lil
yeah,
Peep,
yeah, yeah.
Lil Peep kept the good. Man, Lord rest his whole. Lord rest his soul.
What? His whole? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Lord rest his soul, bruh. I'm just saying, like, you know,
Clip it.
he didn't know no better.
Flip it.
I mean, I don't think it like.
Nah, that information was low key
I
out
don't
when
think
Peep
so.
was out, bro.
No, it wasn't.
But
It
that
was,
was
no,
not-
it
it was
wasn't.
not- it was not.
Because that's
He's
when I was
standing on
like,
business.
that's when I was like, oh, fire, this Russian brand, and then boom,
Yeah.
it dropped, and Peep didn't wear it after that. He stopped wearing it.
No, but look, also,
I think everybody did
also like Peep was modeling for like V Lone and shit, but like that was before
the whole year to me.
her Year to Me too.
Yeah, God bless Lil Peep, man. He left at the right time before shit got hella weird.
That's you know what's crazy
Brilliant.
is like there's like people in my personal life, like that have like passed away, throughout the years and shit. And sometimes I really think I'm like, at least they're not seeing this bullshit that's going on, especially during
I kinda
COVID.
felt
You know what I
that.
mean? Like
Oh,
when
man,
COVID had
COVID's
happened, like
fucked.
I was like thinking about like some homies. I'm like, damn, dude, like. It's crazy, like, you know, like, we didn't know what was going to happen at the time. At the
Bro,
time, we
not
thought
at
the world
all.
was ending. We were like,
Nigga.
I was like, damn.
You coulda never
At
told-
least the homies didn't reach to this world-ending point. You know, now we know
Bro,
it was, like, you know,
for
not as crazy, but
real.
we're like,
I was
damn,
sure
dude.
I was gonna have to get a day job like at that moment.
Really?
Like
During
fucking
COVID?
March 15th, 2020. I'm like, yeah.
What'd you?
I got maybe 2 months.
You're like nobody wants to buy
right now.
nobody wants to buy t-shirts right
Yeah,
now.
Look at how they dealing with fucking like fucking
Your-
toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
Your
Like,
business didn't, like, boom during COVID?
I came up off COVID. You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
I was
Like,
going to say. A lot of people were
a
saying
lot of
that.
my homies came up during COVID.
Yeah.
But like that first couple months, it was eerie. You know.
Yeah,
but
because you didn't know where we didn't know what direction.
my
shit
boy
had to
came
go.
up during COVID too. That same 2020.
Come on,
you
you
know,
already
you
know,
did
for
too.
real,
It was a bunch
We
of
both
people.
had back to back like really successful first drops. 'Cause
Facts,
that
bro.
superficial collection was the first collection I did.
Really?
You know?
Yeah, that was your first.
That was like a
full-
month
full
from
collection.
you or whatever. You know.
Damn.
It was like
Damn, niggas
yeah.
came out the gate going
a
crazy.
bunch of people got, you know, government money. Bunch of people also had like just nothing to do, more time at home, more time to
Yeah.
consume content, more time to see advertisements, more time to be on Instagram, to see posts of new lighters available, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like it's just, you know, people just spend more time.
Rio had a hard as.
I was just talking to the homie the other day who's also a content creator, and he was telling me, he's like, man, he's like COVID was like, you know, he's like, obviously he said like, he's like, you know, it was a super fucked up time because, you know, all this, so many people passed away and all this shit, but he's like, bro, he's like, never in a time as a content creator have you had a moment where everyone's at home for a year just desperately fucking clicking through YouTube and Netflix and Hulu and just trying to
YouTube,
watch
bruh.
anything.
YouTube
I watched
was
everything on YouTube.
golden.
In like 2 years.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro.
Fuck
was doing
2015. Fuck all this. Like, oh shit. YouTube peaked at during COVID.
Bro, for real.
I was
Yeah. So did
stuck
Twitch.
on my subscription. Now I don't even go. I just whatever possible I'm recommended on the homepage. Like my subscriptions are burnt out. That shit got like.
There were so many people who had taken breaks, and then they're like, I have nowhere to take a break at, so now I'm back to content creating. There's people who started content creating. It was
Yeah.
like, it just started this whole boom of like people just wanting to consume,
and it
so
put a
much
fire
content.
under everybody's ass because no one was sure about what was gonna happen. So it made everyone feel a little like
Uncomfortable.
insecure about the future. Yeah, uncomfortable about the future, which led to good content creation. But man, back to this drip, man. Let's get to this fit check.
Oh,
Dude.
facts.
Who's going next?
It's on you.
All right, man. I got some dusty ass forces. I had time to get some new ones, but I got some cool little forces right here, man. I got some gallery cargos. I love these pants so much, man.
Which ones are these? The army ones?
The ones I always wear, man.
The cheetah print army
Yeah,
ones.
Yeah, the ones that like I just can't take off for some reason. But I got this on, and then I got I got a nothing personal belt stamp I want to show y'all actually.
Okay.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, should I take my? Oh wait, pause.
Look, we were inspired by like
Oh, that's
hard. Yeah, we're inspired by like fucked up couches and like just like
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
distressed leather and shit like that. That you know inspired us to make this new nothing personal
Sorry.
belt right here, man. So you'll probably get this next year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's hard.
Maybe
Jeez.
December. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
The buckle's hard.
MP.
NP.
Yeah. This
Come
is our
on.
new logo right here. This ain't even the logo we've only dropped it with like I think the Gentleman's Club one of the shirts had it, but it's super tiny and gray. But and I got a good little LA purple polo, man. I felt like
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you came crazy on the Chief Keef, like
You on a Chief Keef vibe?
the Chief Keef
I totally
fucking.
look like you just
that's
came from
funny.
court.
I feel like one of the Glow Twins.
Yeah, bro. That you know what's crazy? This it's almost like a cargo polo, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because it got like fucking holes and shit.
Yeah, and like the like even
What
the
the
way
fuck?
that
I
even
just
the way
noticed
that the
those
neck
holes.
is, like the way the neck
Yeah.
is, that's tight, bro. I'm not gonna hold
Big
you.
pony.
I know they was charging a bag for that one back at the polo store.
Back
you
in
feel
the
me?
day. Yeah.
Back in the day, no, I got
Not even
this-
back in the day. I'm just saying they
I
probably
got this-
right now,
No,
yeah.
yeah, I got this from eBay like 6 months ago.
I'm not gonna
I finally
lie.
could wear it.
This is my, you know, obviously I'm not the fucking fashion god over here, but
Sure.
the tight arm links or cuff parts, like that just throws me off. You know
It's
what I mean?
like
That's
vintage
It makes it
shit.
look like a football jersey almost.
Yeah,
you know?
it's vintage. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what they used
I
to
kind
do?
of want. No, well, I just wanted to make it look like I came straight out of, like 2013, 2014.
yeah,
like,
that's the swag. Yeah, that's like Chief Keef swag. Like
I drop top of my whip. It
the-
feels
man,
some type
type of
of way.
way.
It's my type of way fit right here.
What?
Like my type of way. What's the other nigga name? Like Cash Out. I'm a bit my whipper, bitch. I'm cashing
Wait,
out.
so-
Damn, what the fuck
Wait, so that
happened
is
to my boy?
that is a vintage.
Future wrote that
polo?
song.
Oh yeah, no, this
Yeah,
ain't
really?
this ain't from 2023. This is probably for like
That's definitely like 2008
yeah.
Wow, 2008.
for sure.
Someone must have bought it and like not opened it at all.
It
And,
looks
like,
old and dingy. You know what
You-
I'm saying? But I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
shit.
so.
No, but shit like that, it gets better over
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'm saying. He was commenting on the cuss. I'm like, I kind of like the fact that
Really?
you can't find shit like this anymore.
Bro,
Like,
come on.
It's a little goofy, but like that.
No,
That's
you can
how
do-
it should be. You know?
Wait, so did it tighten up over time, or is it supposed to be?
No,
that
no,
tight?
like
I've only watched it once. I don't know.
those rugbies like that, they definitely fit like that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely.
It's like a bicep flexing.
Also, this
shirt.
is like this is a
no
sports
homo.
shirt. You know what I'm saying? They be wearing this during rugby. That's probably got holes.
Yo.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that for like sweating or
I
like?
think it's probably like
Yo,
yeah, run.
super pause. The homie lifted his arm up, and I was like, the homie looked kind of swollen in his polo earlier. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Man,
Man, the gym in the gym.
I've been in the bed.
Hell nah.
Yeah, with the sock, right?
Yeah, we already know. Trust me.
Socked up. We're not touching.
Socked
Every
up.
time if I go to your house, I'm not touching a sock in there.
Imagine.
Well, why the fuck would you be touching socks in the homie's crib?
Well,
anyway?
imagine like Blazzy's like, yo,
Imagine
could
going on
you?
the floor, just-
Blazzy's like, yo, could you take off your shoes? Toke spills his flat tire on his socks. He's like, yo, you have a pair of socks I could wear?
And he just
Blazzy's like,
puts his dry.
he's like, I got these ones over my shoulder.
I got these just on my headboard right here.
Like that's the craziest shit ever. I always got one on my shoulder, like it's a chip or some shit.
Oh my
That shit
fucking
was
god,
crazy,
bro.
dude.
I keep 3 socks around me, man.
That's
Uneven amount of socks is wild.
yeah, that's crazy. I just try to piss myself off sometimes.
Bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, like I don't know if I even want nothing personal socks now. You might have like
over with.
you might have like left a signature on all.
You're
of them.
gonna have to cop those Cielos.
Yeah, I'm only
Some
getting
cleaner socks,
I'm only
yeah.
getting unopened Cielos fucking socks.
That's a
Same.
great. That should be a Yuriy collab right there, bruh.
Hey,
Yes, I know.
Yo,
It
you know
should
what's
come in
funny?
a pack
When
together.
when I dropped this, there was like a couple comments, like probably 5 or 7 comments saying, "Oh, you're jocking Cielos, you're jocking Cielos, blah blah blah." And I was like,
don't
what-
care. You don't see it that way. At
and
all.
also,
That's
bro,
their shit.
shout out to Edgar. He hooked me up with those pairs of socks, bruh. I just wear those shits all the time, basically. It's
Yeah.
like at a certain point, I get self-conscious because I'm like, people are gonna call me out for wearing these orange socks all the time. So I'm like, should I wear pants to cover them up? But they're
you gotta
comfortable.
sponsor your ass, man. You gotta give you like
Yeah.
nonstop socks.
Yeah,
That'd be
you
dope.
need,
Nonstop
you need
socks.
like 100 pairs of those.
Hey, but he was telling me that like those socks that he dropped, like the way they're branded, the way they're like shipped out and everything like that. That doesn't. You can't have like a machine doing that. It takes like time
He
and
did that
effort.
by hand.
Yeah, it takes time and effort
which
to
is
make.
insane.
All the
That's
fucking
crazy.
logos are facing the same direction when you get the. It's like there's time and effort put into all that.
Is it not supposed to face the
he
same
killed it with that
direction?
packaging for real. Like that shit is insane.
Yeah, man, I love Edgar. Bro.
Shout out to
Bro,
Cielo.
You can't be doing
All right,
that.
I'm gonna get into this.
Why you say that though?
Too much effort.
That's a lot of work, man.
That's a crazy work.
Bro, I had to make all these
But-
sticker packs today. And it took hella time.
They have machines for this,
Yeah, that's different, bro.
and even stuff like that.
For real.
I never.
That
talked-
nigga made an orange casing.
You did this to yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never.
Nice.
I feel like
like
by
you're
yourself.
saying, yeah.
Machines for this. Oh, it just costs $120,000, and it makes
Whoa.
30 sticker packs every hour.
Nah.
Oh, so you. Oh damn, you was at work bagging it up.
Yeah, who
That
makes
nigga's at- that nigga's
who
at
makes
home.
stickers? Plug me.
Sticker app. I'm plugging everyone because I had a couple.
Literally.
I had a couple people DM me and they're like, "Oh, where do you get stickers?"
All the
Guys,
way
I'm
I
not,
get
I'm
my
not. I'm
shit.
not saying it's the cheapest website out
It's
there,
definitely
right?
not,
I'm not saying it's definitely not, but it's like
Easiest to remember.
it's like they make it pretty easy. And also, like, I had this thing where I gave him that design, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dude emailed me within like 2-3 hours, and he's like, "Hey, about your order, one of the designs might be too low res. Could you send a higher res?" I sent him another thing, and then he replied in another 2 hours saying like, "All right, thank you, got you, updated order."
perfect.
And I was just like, boom.
That's great customer service.
Other companies, it would have been a thing where they're like, either you got it and it looks
And it
shitty,
fucked up.
or he took
Wow.
the time to hit me up telling me it's gonna look shitty. You should use a higher res photo.
That's fire, I'm
And
not
also,
gonna
it's
lie.
like he hit me up. It didn't have to be a thing where I saw something.
That's great customer service.
No, I made those header cards a long time ago. But when I ordered those header cards, Header cards are expensive,
like-
bro. Like I had to order like 1,000 of them to make it affordable.
I
basically.
think well,
I see
you
a
gotta
lot.
remember is like this is gonna be the first thing people remove and just kind of put to the side.
but also
it would be effective if you just
yeah.
print it right here on this bag, but you probably get these bags already from the sticker guy.
Yeah.
But if you don't get it, bro, plastic bags that's literally like 10 cents. You only got to order like 100.
You see, I was thinking about just shipping them out in envelopes,
Like $10.
plastic bags like that. But then also with the header card, you're right. Especially like you just rip it off and throw it away, whatever. It's not a big deal. But I think it like adds to the like.
It does add to the
It
packaging,
like
though.
the packaging in itself, it makes it something that you probably would want to keep one of. You know what I mean? And I still have people to this day hitting me up that they're like, "Yo, I have this package from your first sticker drop in like 2017
That's fire.
or 2018, where I use the same header cards.
That's
Well, how are
fine.
you gonna use this header card though? How can I like put it back?
Just you
Yeah,
staple it.
But then the bag
The
wouldn't work.
bag's gonna be closed. Yeah.
It's a thing where it's like you could just like when I order stuff personally, I'm thinking I guess from my perspective, like when I order something that's $5, right? I'll probably order two. One
okay.
sticker pack to use, put on like wherever I want it, and then one sticker pack just to throw in the like or display or or throw it in
My
the
boy was
fucking-
in there bagging stickers, had the stickers on the scale, and the
Weighing
bag,
them
the
up.
burner, the
Dude,
burner next
that's
to
why I
the
didn't
bag.
stream today, by
Hey,
the way.
bro, I feel you. Shit, those fucking frogs I dropped like during COVID. Me and
The
Reconnected
candies?
were just bagging the bitches up.
You really?
Yeah,
I thought
in
they
the
came
kitchen.
pre-bagged.
No, 5 at a time.
Damn.
Plastic sealing them and then sealing the box.
Damn.
You know what's
Damn.
crazy is those frogs. I still have an unopened pack.
Me too.
The
That's
candy was
amazing.
good. I'm not gonna hold
That's
you.
amazing. Yeah, I was fucking the bitches.
Yeah.
up.
What do you think the candy looks like at this point? It's been like 3 years.
I think it's still solid.
It probably
honestly,
still
but
exactly the
I
same.
think,
Yeah.
I think candy retains its like.
Yeah, you know, it got some weird like fucking Jello or something in it that like doesn't ever expire or some weird shit like
Bro,
that.
you know what I still have actually? I
Huh.
think it's been also probably the same amount of time, 2-3 years. I have 3 packets of the Sweetie McDonald's sauce.
That's
Ugh.
disgusting.
should open 'em.
Sweetie and sour.
Hey, why is Sweetie get that shit, man?
Bro, she just got a good marketing team.
Yeah.
Clearly.
She makes a good like rapper girlfriend, but like artist.
What
nah.
the
Yeah, but
Artist,
not
nah.
good enough to where anybody will care. Like, cause like you got to think about it. They started that off with Travis Scott, who was like arguably the most biggest commercial as far as like commercial face.
Yeah.
He's like he has the
Ability to
biggest
sell.
collab.
Like
You
less
feel
than
me?
a year before that too, right?
Yes, it was like some months later. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, bro, for y'all to go from like, and I'm not putting Travis Scott on some crazy pedestal or
But
something.
he is a bigger artist.
He is way bigger artist, but like just
Marketable.
marketable wise, and just like
He's selling shoes out here.
brand like recognition.
Yeah.
Bro, he's completely like that's
the
not even
best.
in the same category.
No, it's
Second
not
to
even-
Kanye.
But you see,
It's not even the
okay,
same
wait,
building.
that goes back.
Probably on the same level.
Yo, House Phone. That goes back to our original question at the beginning of the pod, right? Sweetie, she also has like this allure of like in her music of like talking about being sexual and stuff like that.
It's different
right?
though. I feel like
Would she have still gone that McDonald's brand deal if like a sex tape had leaked like
No,
that on her story?
absolutely not.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely
It's gonna
Fuck
fuck up
no.
a bag with brands like that.
I think
Fuck no.
Where you're saying it doesn't even make sense, right? Sweetie's like, I don't care if it makes sense.
But look,
I got
but
paid
But
$1
she
million.
hasn't had a deal yet, though. That's what's the thing.
no,
She
but
hasn't had a
you
brand deal like that
you
yet.
also got to think about it too. Sweetie's thing was like like yes, I'm like like fake ratchet, but I'm really like pretty and I'm like trying to be kind of hood.
Yeah.
She's not saying like nigga, like my asshole is pink, like
buy these fries.
she wasn't getting like she wasn't getting as like in detail or in depth.
God.
Like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
different. It's different.
no, you're right. There's
Yeah, like respectfully, Sexy Red is not getting a McDonald's deal.
You saying that now until it's like they're like the
Should we
sexy
get Slurpee
barbecue,
I mean, a Slurpee
sexy
deal,
barbecue.
but like a McDonald's deal, I don't
Bro,
see them.
I mean,
sexy
think-
red barbecue sauce.
Think about it. They had like Megan Thee Stallion had like a Doritos chip. or
I
some
think
shit.
that I think these are all valid answers, and I feel like I think one thing I want to add to this is like, where's Wiener Schnitzel with all this, bro? Like, Glizzy's the most like funniest word. It's like
It gotta
super
be-
super topical. Like, they gotta become the butt of the joke and accept it.
Yeah.
They gotta do Glizzy like shock collabs. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
like-
the Sexy Red Wiener Schnitzel collab.
Oh, yeah.
will go viral,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm
Wiener
buying that
Schnitzel,
tomorrow.
Call me.
Wiener Schnitzel at
I'm
this point.
buying that tomorrow.
Yo, this is
Yo,
honestly,
sales are
and-
down probably
No,
like 95% too.
Yeah.
The Kazumi Wiener Schnitzel collab.
Nobody.
Hey, yo,
Buy that fucking
Yeah,
soggy ass.
nigga,
Hey,
I would go to like I would look up Wiener Schnitzel and drive further away from it.
Yo, this is coming from a guy who actually fucks with Wiener Schnitzel. I actually do like
love Wiener
the
Schnitzel.
chili dogs at Wiener Schnitzel, but at this point, I have to say it seems like it's like a laundering, like money laundering front, because every
Yeah.
Wiener Schnitzel you
They're
go to,
still around.
they have the custom building. That's expensive. You can't
Yeah.
resell that bitch.
Yeah.
You have to destroy. They have that custom
Wow.
cone building,
This nigga
and
Yuriy.
also
Not
they-
Yuri knowing about business.
And then,
Yeah,
they,
Yuri's
and then
on
they
his
never
shit.
have a line. They never have a fucking line
Nah,
ever.
never.
Not
And then-
once.
not
And
one
then they
time.
give them coupons out in the mail. They damn near giving the food.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that's
like-
what I'm
that's
saying.
like- that's like
Dollar
buy
hot
one,
dogs.
Take 10 burgers home.
How the fuck is it still open?
Bro, you can literally get like a family pack of burgers,
you buy
dogs, and you get corn dogs, burger, 10 burgers,
Free chili dogs.
Bro, listen, it'll be 5 chili cheese dogs, 5 chili burgers, 10 corn dogs, 10 fucking jalapeno poppers,
A slushie.
a frozen drink, and 3 regular drinks.
And they owe you
And-
money.
and 3 large fries.
They're like, they'll be like, here, that's $3 and change, sir. We owe you.
Thank you so much for even wanting to consume this. I'm not gonna lie
And
though.
I fuck with fucking Wiener Schnitzel, and every time I've gone to it,
It's a
I'm the
guilty
only
pleasure.
person going through the
Same.
fucking line.
Same.
Every time.
Same.
Yeah, I never bought from Wiener Schnitzel in my life.
You never had it?
I mean, I've had it, but like, I'm gonna eat
I'm
it.
not
you know?
buying it.
How did you get it then?
I'm not buying that shit.
How did
I
you
had
get
to
it
get
then?
it.
They gave it to
Allie's
me.
going inside, bro. I'm not going in there.
Someone gave it to
Somebody
me.
gave it
You're
to
gonna
you.
catch me on CCTV buying a
Can I have
glizzy.
10,
dog?
can I have
Yeah.
10 glizzies, please?
Yeah, like
Hey.
buying a tuxedo wrap.
Yo, that
glizzy
must be
just
the
all
chillest.
dressed up,
That
and
must
I'm
be the
good.
chillest job on earth. You clock in.
Hey, wait. No.
Y'all are funny as fuck today, bro.
Hey, you know what else was crazy? Was when we were about to do that fucking that escape room stream, and niggas ate KFC in K-Town
Yeah.
before. That was I never felt more disgusting in my
That's
life.
the same shit right there.
No, literally, that shit was
that
terrible,
shit's
bro.
empty as fuck,
Bro,
bro.
no,
Don't
We
buy
were all
family
talking
meals
about how
like
it's
that.
gonna make us sick.
I low-key
And we
And
wanna-
then I literally felt like
I
terrible.
low-key want to stream in a Wiener Schnitzel now and just leave the TTS on
Whoa.
full blast.
Wait, we've already said it.
You
We've already
honestly could.
wait. We already
Yeah.
said this like a couple times, but Blazzy the whole time we were at KFC was like, "You guys are eating such unhealthy food, bro. I'm on such a healthy diet. I'll be back." Comes back with hot Cheetos with chili cheese on them. Starts eating them. An hour later, he's like, "I need to poop, bro. Like, I can't continue."
He's like,
What did he say in that thing? He was like, "What are you eating?" You're like, "You eating this shit?" He's like, "Bro, it's just a snack though. You got he said, "You got a full meal."
full 4-piece.
Snack. Bro, that shit was that shit was funny.
Bro, oh my fucking god! I don't know why I thought that KFC was a good idea. I don't know why you thought chili cheese, hot fried.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
Yeah.
That was
shit
even crazy.
fucked up.
It was only crazy because you
I
literally.
got it at a laundromat, bro. Like a water
That's where it was
store.
at.
A laundromat
Literally nothing right
had
there.
chili
Where did you even
cheese.
go?
But you know what's crazy? There was a Starbucks and a Wendy's across the street.
I'd rather get a microwaved Starbucks. It's like eating cardboard. You're not gonna get sick or get good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Now, I'm not gonna hold you.
nothing's gonna happen. You're just not gonna be hungry.
Nasty, bro.
Nah, Starbucks got a good like turkey and cheese sandwich. It's good.
The Gouda
Hey.
one, that shit bullshit.
Oh, you know what else is good?
ciabatta? That shit ass.
You know
yo.
what else is good? The Impossible breakfast muffin. Fire.
Hey, yo, guys.
Maybe
I
I'll
was
try
gonna,
You
that.
gotta say that day was a fucking mess.
Wait, why
That
is
was good.
why is a muffin impossible? Though?
No, the meat is impossible. It's fire. Though.
Because that shit
It's
ain't
meat
real.
on the muffin.
It's like you never had like a sausage McMuffin?
Oh, like it's okay.
It's
I'm
like
thinking
that.
talking about like an actual muffin.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
okay. I was
like,
I was
like a
wait, what?
Like an English muffin.
Okay.
got milk?
Yeah.
hey, yo,
got
I was gonna say,
gonna try
I
that.
know, I know we've talked about our schedules. Everyone's busy and stuff like that. But we've done one IRL stream, right?
Man, that shit-
What if we did one,
A week.
not a week, like
One a month.
a year?
One a
That
year is
shit.
crazy.
But I'm just, now I'm saying one a year, but I'm just saying that could we potentially plan one more in like a month or 2 months or 3 months from now, where we could be like, hey, Blazzy, like
Make it a
months,
big thing.
3 months from now, this day, can we?
No,
plan
Let's just
something?
commit on a Thursday. Thursday's gonna be the best day.
So
we're
what-
already gonna see
okay,
each other.
what if we?
We are already
What
gonna
if we
see
make
each
a?
other.
What if we make a vote? All right, yo, everyone.
about we-
anyone who's made it to this part in the comment section,
Yeah.
what if we like don't do a reconnected episode and do an
And do
IRL
an
stream?
IRL stream.
Just
Okay.
don't pop up on the channel. People are still
Yeah,
gonna
just
find it.
if you're watching right now, go in the comments and tell us where we should go.
Not in the chat, in the comments.
No, yeah,
once
yeah.
we end the
Oh my
stream.
God.
Once we end the
If
stream.
you're in the live chat right now, go to the video when the stream is over with and leave a comment.
Yeah.
Please.
We should go to
leave
Knox
a
Scary
comment.
Farm. Easy.
What if we
listen,
want-
listen.
Oh, yeah.
Paintball.
We gonna get in. We gonna.
I'm down to go paintballing. I'm down to go to go-kart world. I'm down to go to Top Golf.
K1.
I went to
With
Box
bad
World.
bitch
No.
racing, we at K1.
No,
Yeah.
go-kart world is like the ghetto one in Carson. That was fire. It's way
And
better.
you can drink beer.
It's way
We drank beer there.
And you can drink beer. And they got 5 tires there.
They got my
Right,
favorite
but-
drinks.
Nah, but like we gotta do something more than go kart, bro.
Why not?
Well, no, I was
We
gonna
could be
say
there.
we could
race
should
each
make
other.
the next one because we do this like once a year, damn near. We should make the next one like
Like
special.
a big one.
Paintballing.
I'm down.
Would be
I'm
insane.
down.
Or
I'm
like-
down
like
to
if it
that,
was
We
man.
like
should get like those like
2v2.
We should go do like those like art like them lasered fucking maps.
can't
and
see
shit.
shit.
You can't see shit. I've tried it before.
Look
Okay.
at a boring ass.
They're like
Fuck that.
L stream. L
They're just gonna see fucking lasers
Lasers
going
going
off.
everywhere. I felt that. All right, my bad. All right.
Bad
No,
idea.
We could think maybe the chat could leave ideas, but like paintballing has been something that people in my chat have been saying we should be doing. They were saying
no,
that
I'm good on
what if it was
paintballing.
Reconnected versus
Figmunity?
Shame on You
That's fire.
4v4.
Oh, I'm down.
Where?
Yeah, I'm
hella
down.
down.
Paintball?
I'm down.
Man, we
I'm
should play
down.
them soccer
'Cause
for
T-Rail the only
I
nigga that
can't
can
play
run.
soccer, dude.
So the
I
rest
don't know
of-
anything about soccer.
I don't know shit about paintball.
You can hit a
I
soccer
don't know
ball
shit
with
about
the
paintball.
back of your hand, right? Just not with the front. That's the rule.
Yeah.
There you go. So I would just be like bah, 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 the whole way.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm trying to think what else we could do.
Well,
We should have
funny, dog.
we should have a Wiener Sistel sponsored glizzy
Yeah.
eat off contest.
yo,
No, okay.
Whoever can eat.
If we do the IRL, we just have to end at Wiener.
No, we have to start it at Wiener Schnitzel. Fuck you
Potlord's
talking
gonna
about?
win the
Started
glizzy eating
there. No,
contest.
because we
for
know
sure.
we started there. There's
Our
gonna be
stomachs-
shit in the air.
Hey, wait,
No,
wait. How about this?
That's the challenge. Wiener Schnitzel challenge. We all have to eat like a family pack of fucking chili cheese dogs, and then go to an amusement park and not take a
Wait,
shit.
how about this? How about
Oh
this?
my
That's
God.
easy.
I
I
literally
do that
I thought
yesterday.
I thought of this the other day. I feel like this
I
will
got IBS. I can't do that.
This will add a whole nother dynamic to the stream, right? Wiener Schnitzel then theme park, right? But someone who we don't know, a friend of ours, laces one of the
Whoa.
Wiener Schnitzels with let me finish, with laxatives. We don't know who.
We don't know which one.
We all eat the Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh,
we
you
go,
have to, like,
we
mix
go to
them
the
all
amusement
up.
park, and then one of us finds out who took the
Always
laxatives.
gotta get so white, bro. Like
That's not white.
bro. I'm not trying to shit on myself because it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
like
You don't know that. He has
Yo.
IBS, he said.
Yo, you know what we should do? Whoever loses has to go to Yuri's bathroom and clean the drain out of cum.
Hell nah.
Bro,
You finna forfeit.
I like that one. I like that
Your
one.
house
sick
supposed to forfeit. All right, guys, let's go to Yuri's house.
Yo,
You're sick fuck,
pause.
bro.
With your maid outfit.
Nah, bro. No, okay. I'm down to do it, but not the laxative thing. The laxative thing is crazy.
That's weird.
The one
I was
lax
like,
dog? Ooh.
Now somebody gonna be walking around with mud butt and just.
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
laxatives don't hit me though.
Speaking of stream ideas, guys, you know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm doing my very first kick stream on my
Fuck yeah.
on my kick
What
channel.
time?
Harmonious Yuriy. I think around noon. I'm going to
Congrats,
be
dope.
handcuffed to Lucia, and Lucia is going to be handcuffed to me for 24 hours.
Oh my god.
And we're going to we're gonna have to sleep together. Pause. Number one. Number two, we're gonna have to. I want to spend basically the
Go
whole
to public.
I want to spend the whole day
Go public,
outside. I want
yeah.
to do IRL. Shout out to Ethan. He says he's down to film. We're gonna go around and just do shit.
Is
handcuffed to
Ethan the
one
guy
another.
you were with on
Wait,
Kick
what-
before?
What time you
No,
gonna?
no.
What time you gonna start?
Is
it
that
tomorrow?
12?
I think around noon. Yeah.
Okay, look.
I was watching your TED Talks on Sunday. And you said that the stream that you did with bro, like you were so drunk. That's one of the first streams you deleted because you were just you're that
Yeah.
full.
Oh wait.
Yeah. I
Hey,
did.
nigga. Actually, I'm all right. I'm gonna do the slot show in the morning, and then when you go, and then after that, I'm gonna come link up with y'all because I'm not doing shit.
Let's
I
do
just thought
it.
about it.
That'll
Harassment
be
school
fire.
all day.
And real quick, I wanted to
Also,
also
getting her nails done.
I wanted to also add on that tomorrow I'm going to be doing the design stream with Leo at
Shout out
2
to Leo.
p.m.
2.
and I'll probably go.
You gotta sign Leo, bruh.
Maybe we link
Or
up.
like a Solly or
Oh,
L-Star does.
He's literally both of those
Yeah.
already.
Yo,
I ran into him at a Solly one
Wait,
day.
but listen,
Yo, maybe
wait.
Lucha and I and Paulo can come through and link up with you.
I'm gonna be at your main ops spot though. Trevs, the VBC.
I can't do that.
No, but
I'm
listen,
joking. I'm
no,
fucking
but listen. Yes, I'm down for that. I was gonna say also, well, that's gonna be live, obviously, but then I'm gonna do a podcast with the Blackout Girls and
I would not be-
Yahira.
I
But
would
listen,
not be
what I'm
near
saying
that.
is,
Likewise.
No, but listen, what I'm saying
When?
is, tomorrow. But look, I'm saying I'll come link up with y'all after that.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do that.
Feel free to stay in my crib too.
Also, yo,
I'm shitting on the floor. I'm shitting
We're all
shitting
cleaning
on the
my
floor.
drain.
But I'm
cleaning my
gonna
drain.
tomorrow. 10 a.m. slot show starts, man. If y'all niggas want to get your music heard.
12 p.m. Yuriy, 2 p.m. House Phone. We're gonna be on fucking stream all day long, my nigga.
Talking about a solid, man. I want to shout out to Desto Dub. Last Thursday, he had Sam's going up, man. I was at that bitch.
She was not there.
I was at Sam's for sure. Was
Damn, all right.
That's an awful lot of cough syrup, Desto Dub. That's an awful lot
That
of
nigga
cough
been
syrup.
geeking off the Addy.
Oh God, no! I was off them
Geeking out the
fucking
Addy.
Mexican candy shots.
Oh, that's that's so much sugar, bro.
I had like 6, 7 of them bitches.
One thing
yeah,
I have
you
to
get a
admit,
hangover, huh?
someone put me on this
Yes.
a while ago,
Yeah.
bro. The more when
The
you
more
dr-
sugar,
when
yeah.
you drink, the more sugar you consume while you're drinking, the worse of a hangover you're gonna have, or the higher chance of a hangover you're gonna have.
And
Did it get you more drunk?
no.
Oh, then never
And
mind.
alcohol turns into sugar in your body as well too. So you're just
Exactly.
gonna just feel
Yummy.
like shit.
That's cool.
No, it does. That's not cool. It's
You know
bad.
what's
fuck with
bro? When I
sugar.
was in London, the damn near everyone is like, I'd be like, yo, can I have a chaser? And they'd be like, huh?
Yeah.
What's a chaser? And the damn near everyone would just take it and just drink it and be like, what are you talking about? It's like I think it's like an American thing, I guess, to do.
It's because we're pussies. That's why.
You're a
Yeah,
pussy.
because in Mexico they only have
I
like
said
the lime.
we're all pussies.
I'm not a pussy.
Do you have lime or salt?
little
That's it.
You're Russian though. You're
You
not
get a
even
little bit
in
of salt right
American.
here, and then you fucking take a shot.
Oh, that's what.
Salts, yeah, off the new
Off
keychain.
the key. Oh, it's-
Well, often you fucking lunch menu with fucking burritos that you like, motherfucker.
Wait,
What? All right, man. Let's end the fucking show.
Yeah, let's
man.
All right, man.
Shout out to
Episode
everyone.
34. I appreciate
Episode
you.
Appreciate
34,
you guys
man.
so
Thank
much,
you
man.
guys so
Yes,
fucking
sir.
much, man. Hey, listen.
Apologies,
Slot-
Mac, that we didn't get to the topics. Apologies, man.
Yeah, yes. Apologize to Mac. But listen, 10 a.m. slot show,
All right, back.
12 p.m. Yuriy, 2 p.m. House Phone.
On kick.
And 3 p.m. man, I might throw a story on my bitch, man. Go like that bitch.
Ain't no wife beater.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
We might have a little streamception going on. I'm gonna definitely link up with y'all.
Let's go.
Can I torture you guys while y'all are handcuffed to each other?
Yeah.
Let's do it.